Lewis is first. Hello, all you lovely people. Tap that like. Yes. Yes, Lewis is first on the chat. Linda sees the 133 on the microphone handle. Love it, Linda. Perfect. Appreciate it. So, Lewis and Linda. Quick hi to Vegan Scott before the low IQ trolling starts. Marcos, Ben is here. Draculum, Michael SQ. Hey, nice to see you. Martin, Twisted. God damn, a lot of cool people. Marcos is here. Sensi. Damn, so many cool people. It's warm. It is warm. But because of the sunscreen, my hand gets stuck in the jacket. Okay. Well, I set everything up. I'm all oiled up and shit. Sorry, and stuff. I'm trying to not say bad words anymore. People don't like it. And I gotta move, so let's see, somewhere here. Yeah, okay, next to this little ball over here. Okay. That's where we're gonna do it. And I gotta put the signs and that's it. How's everyone doing? How is everyone's Saturday so far? I don't even know. I've been working on videos all day. Because next week David is coming. And then we're gonna leave for Berlin to get. I won't have time to make the videos, so I'm trying to make them now for my second channel and for this channel. Pia is here. Hello, Pia. Nice to see you. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I hope the sound's okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait, give me a second. Maybe adjust this. A little bit better now for the camera. Maybe. Okay, it's always there. It's amazing you challenge. It's amazing you're challenged to talk to me and then went silent. I don't know what you mean. I don't know who you are, Michael. Okay, so now we can stand here, which is perfect. Yeah, that's what it is here. We're still here, but at least now we got guaranteed people in the view. Okay. Okay. We're good. Delusional 715. Yes. Hey, VPM. Nice to see you here. Damn, VPM is in here. Whew. Don't get a lot of VPM on my channel. Cool VPM over here. Difficult, huh? Difficult. Well, not difficult, but yeah. Let's get some people going. Yeah. So, we're gonna be having some good conversations today. I'm gonna go only with the slavery stuff. Last time I tried to do this whole idea of who's what. I listen in all the time. I can't always comment though. Oh, I appreciate you, VPM. I don't. It's well, it wasn't a whoosh or something. You know, I'm like, I think you're an amazing activist, and whenever I get to hear you, when I get to listen to your conversations or you listen to mine, it's always like a pleasure. So I appreciate it. Yeah, I did the Discord debate yesterday. Nobody was joining, and up until the end, somebody tried joining. They're always big mouth up until we actually do the Discord and they want to debate. So I was saying today. So last time I was trying to do this experiment, but it wasn't really flushed out well enough. Because what I was trying to say is like, I was trying to get to the point of, does the animal's body belong to us or does it belong to them, right? That's kind of where I was going, trying to get towards. It wasn't successful, so we're gonna put it on the side a little bit, and we're gonna maybe, find another way to get there. But what I want to do today is the slavery, to ask, how do you feel about slavery? Then ask, well, is farming slavery? And then just go from there. I kind of like that the most, to be honest. Pink microphone is amazing. Yeah, it's nice, right? It really gives a little bit of a color to this whole ensemble. And with the white T-shirt, and it also maybe I should get a yellow T-shirt, like as yellow as this, huh? That would be cool. A yellow T-shirt. Oh, summer's gonna come, but yellow T-shirts just attract so many bugs. Like I remember having a mustard T-shirt once, and it was just full of bugs. Yes, farming is a form of slavery. I like the would you rather approach. Yeah, the would you rather be a cat or a dog? I forgot the one of them. Because I remember the fourth, would you rather be a well-fed farm animal whose life is cut significantly short? Or a wild animal who is, you know, winging it for their own? And the fifth was, would you rather, which animal would you rather be in today's? You want to have a conversation? You want to have a conversation? Okay. Cat or a dog? I think a third was something about pigs. I don't remember all the questions. Color-coded activism. Yeah. Yes, the wild animal comparison. That was a good one, yeah. The fourth question was a really good one. Maybe I should try that. You know what? Then on Monday, that's what I'll do. On Monday, since it's King's Day, I'll try the would you rather approach, okay? On Monday, when everyone is going to be in a party mode anyway, might as well try something that's a little bit more fun. So that's what we'll do on Monday. Yeah. King's Day. It's probably going to be insanely busy throughout Amsterdam. Pigs are a pest in Australia. Well, they're not. You consider them a pest. They're just like any other animal. They deserve to live equally, just as much as you do. Or what exactly is it that makes them a pest? Oh, here it comes. Meat is yummy. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. But that doesn't justify the exploitation and slaughter of sentient beings. It's always the first conversation that takes a while. I will not stop do anything. Yeah, that's the attitude you should have. I will not try to learn anything new. I will not open my mind. I will be close-minded. That's the attitude. Congratulations. Keep on having that close-minded attitude. It will get you far in life. They are a pest species that destroy the environment. Oh, so I guess humans are the most pest species, aren't they? Because they destroy the most of the environment. You guys want to have a conversation? Oh god, the gadget got people. Inspector Gadget. We are the most pest humans, if only we could eat ourselves. Or how about we just try to solve the issues without, like, why is it that your solutions, like, it's insane that everyone who consumes animal products, well, not everyone, but a lot of people at least who come into this chat, their solutions to everything is just killing. Well, maybe we should kill the people and eat them. Well, maybe we should kill these other people and eat them. Stop providing solutions where there's violence. Why can't you just provide solutions where there is no violence? So a lot of people, there's more people on that side, so we'll see. Not a lot of people are passing through here today. Want to try? Just asking people some questions, getting them to think a little bit. You want to try it?
Yeah, I'll try it.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, it's okay. Depends on which questions.
Oh no, they're gonna be a little bit of tough questions at times, but you wanna come here to the interview?
fa delle domande, aspetta. Yes.
What's your name?
Michela,
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Michela. Where are you from?
Italy.
Italy.
Yes.
Michela, I'm here to, it's gonna sound obvious, but I'm just gonna ask it anyway. How do you feel about slavery? Do you think slavery is moral?
Absolutely no. Actually, I'm really. It's very funny because it's a topic that really hurts me,
Yeah.
especially because of modern slavery. We are in an age where people think, you can really, there is no ignorance anymore. We still actually have slavery, like
Yeah.
for us to get clothes, for example, is modern slavery, labor, which is slavery anyway. So it's actually a very, very bad thing.
So
Absolutely.
if you were presented with a solution, with a chance between, let's say, because you said clothes, right? Between
Yeah.
purchasing a product that provides slavery, that creates slavery, and one that doesn't, which one would you think is the better
The
choice?
one that doesn't, absolutely. I only, for example, to be honest, is one thing. I'm from Italy. In Italy, we have lots of fashion. And in
Yeah.
the past, it was only Italian factories maybe making clothes. But now there are a lot of Chinese in Italy, exploiting Chinese people in Italy and writing made in Italy. And it is also a form of slavery anyway, because they work like 10, 12 hours a day, they don't have any free day, and so on. So I think it's really bad. For me, I always check the label, but you can see sometimes
Same.
the way they're made, which is not really, like it's made in Italy, but it's made under different conditions, of course. So,
Yeah. So you're against slavery. If you were presented with the option to not support slavery, you would not support slavery.
Absolutely not.
Do you think farming of animals is slavery?
I think so too, yes, as well, because in a way, I would love to be a vegetarian. I'm not, but for example, just to tell you, I live in Denmark. I'm Italian,
Yeah.
but I live in Denmark. I only buy organic meat, like the animals that have lived out, possibly that they have the highest standard. Of course, it's not the same.
How long do you think they lived out?
Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Say
Very little,
percentage-wise.
very little. I think probably 10% of their time if they're
Kinda
lucky.
that, yeah.
For example, I buy chickens from France in Denmark that live all the year around outside because the climate is better in France than in. But I know.
Like for
it's,
meat, you mean?
eh?
For meat?
For meat, yeah. So they live outside. This is what they say. They are certified and everything. Of course, the
Do you know
thing
how
is,
long they live outside?
this one should be living all year round outside because it's really a certified thing. But of
Well,
course,
why? Why should we care that animals live outside or inside?
Because inside the condition they are really cramped. They get more sick. It's basically like living in a prison. And in a way, I understand.
And why would that be bad if we did it to animals?
Why would it be better?
Yeah,
Sorry?
why would it be bad if we imprison them or enslave them?
Because first of all, they are living beings. So let's say it's that first.
Yeah.
Why should we hurt them? We are already gonna eat them. Shouldn't they live a better life?
But why not
I
stop
know-
eating them then?
Yeah, that's true. I would love to be a vegetarian
Yeah.
in a way, actually.
A vegan.
And a vegan. Yeah, I haven't been able to. And so. But
But what's holding you back? Because you seem like your principal
because I don't like
says
vegetables. That's a problem.
you don't like vegetables.
Yes.
But do you think I eat a lot of vegetables?
I don't know, but this is why. If I
If
would
you eat
eat
pizza, I eat pizza,
no,
but
yeah, but I
vegan.
cannot eat
If you
carbs
eat,
all the time. That's also a problem. And so, but I admire those who do that. Really.
there's a lot of solutions, right? Especially in Denmark. There's plant-based meats, there's tofu,
Yeah, that
there's
is
tempeh,
true.
there's all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
it is true. And actually, I don't eat much meat, to be honest. Probably
Yeah.
once or twice a week, but not even. So I eat a lot of soups because I like vegetable in a soup. But I'm not
imagine-
very good at the other type of vegetables. So that's.
But imagine if we said it, I don't enslave a lot of people. I only do it once or twice a week.
Yeah,
and
but
only
it's
do
the
it,
same.
right? It's insane, right?
It's the same. You're right. You're perfectly right.
But I can give you some resources to help you out with that. Like, is there just you don't know how to do it? Is that the only thing holding you back?
No, I know how to do it, and it's just probably how do you say like when you like the taste of something. I don't know how to say now in English.
But does that justify the flavor?
No,
the,
it doesn't. That's
the slavery.
No, it's true. You're right, totally right. And, yeah.
But you say all this and then go around and do something else, huh?
Yeah,
like
no,
it's.
I know. It's very hypocritical.
Imagine if I said women
Yeah.
deserve rights, but then I turned around and slapped women's asses
no,
or
it's the
stuff,
same,
right?
absolutely,
It would be
right.
bad, right?
It would be, yes, and you're totally right. Yeah. And
So how many more animals should be exploited for you until you change?
I don't know. Hopefully no. Maybe I'll
Hopefully
change
not.
tonight.
I hope so.
After this talk, yeah, maybe I'll change tonight.
I don't know. Like it's you seem like you know the deal. I'm just gonna like
Yeah.
There's a documentary here called Dominion, but maybe don't give that a watch. Maybe watch The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear.
Okay.
I think you'll enjoy that. It's the second thing that appears when you scan this QR code.
Okay,
Can
yeah.
you give that a watch?
Yeah, I will, absolutely.
And till you watch it, do you think you can choose to not consume any animal products?
Yeah, absolutely, no problem.
Love it. Nice to
Thank
see
you
you.
so much.
Let me also give you a map of Amsterdam with vegan restaurants because it might help you out, especially if you're here. And also, let me tell you that the vegan restaurants are not. Oh no, I may not have any. Let me see. Oh yeah, I think I'm out of maps. Oh no. Yeah, I'm out of maps. Sorry. But if I can recommend you some nice restaurants, I would say Vegan Sushi Bar if you like sushi.
No, I don't like sushi.
You don't like sushi? Okay. Do you like Mexican food?
No, I don't. I hate the Mexican food.
You like Mexican food? What kind of food do you like? Do you like Italian food?
I like Asian, but Italian, but not in them. Not in the Netherlands. To be
Okay,
honest.
okay. So if you want Asian, there's a lot of Asian fusion around. Well, there's in the West. There's a what is it called? I forgot the name. But if you Google vegan restaurants on your phone,
Yeah,
you're
of
gonna
course, I
find
will
that
find some.
several. Okay.
I have to convince my
Yeah.
parents. Yeah.
Well, don't
Yeah.
tell them that it's a vegan restaurant. Just
No,
go in there and
it's true,
do
yeah,
something and
it's
see
true.
see what the
Yeah.
food is. 'Cause the food
Yeah.
is gonna be delicious, I guarantee.
No,
you.
I know because I have a friend in Copenhagen. She has a vegan restaurant. She's vegan, and she makes like pizza with the vegan chorizo and that, and
Yeah.
she makes the fermentation stuff. So I know it's very nice. It's not a problem, absolutely. It's just a maybe laziness as well.
Don't let laziness stand in the way of justice. You seem like a nice, fair person. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Have a
Bye.
good one. Whenever they know that they're doing something wrong, I don't know, like it's really weird. What happened to my maps? I used to have more maps. I didn't give all of them. Oh, I think I may have given actually. At the last event, shit, I gave them to somebody. Damn, I gotta make some more. Oh, hey Marcos, you have rain there? Ah, look at this, Marcos. Beautiful weather here, huh? Veganism is gay? Thank you. Gay means cool on this channel, so calling veganism gay means calling veganism cool. Do you like eating nuts? Depends on the type of nuts. Snow, rain here went away just as fast as it appeared. I'm guessing it's spring also for you, huh? Somebody said they're gonna eat double the meat just because of me. I don't know why you're so triggered by all of this, but that's okay, If you're triggered, it means that something I'm saying is getting to you, which is a good thing, huh? So thank you for doing that. Thank you for being triggered, and thank you for changing your ways after watching me, because that means that something I'm saying or something I'm doing is obviously changing you. So that's exactly what we're trying to do here. Speak up and try to change. Yeah, sure, some people will be like you and they'll be, you know what, you're telling me that what I'm doing is wrong, fuck you, I'll do more. Yeah, some people will always be stubborn and won't want to open their mind, but that's okay, These nuts are probably the type. These nuts, badger. Wow. Yeah, Linda, I see you timing people out. Give them a chance. We gotta let the room fill up. You guys wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, I would love to.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. I think my friend over there would be really good, but I'll give it a shot.
Your friend there will be really good. Why
Yeah,
would
I
your
don't know
friend
what
there
you're
be
gonna
really
talk to me
good?
about,
You wanna
but
come here so have a conversation? Set you in view? Yeah, nice. What's your name?
Rowan.
Rowan, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice
Where are you
to meet
from,
you.
Rowan?
From Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Rowan, how do you feel about slavery?
How do I feel about slavery? I feel like slavery was a bad thing.
Is it wrong or is it right?
I believe slavery is wrong.
Nice. Do you think that if you were presented with the option between choosing to support slavery or choosing not to support slavery, what would be the better option?
Ideally choosing not to support slavery.
Okay, okay. Do you think that farming animals is slavery?
Do I think that farming animals is slavery? I think slavery in my mind applies to humans. So I haven't really thought about farming animals as slavery in
Sure,
that
but
sense.
you don't have any way of knowing whoever you're interacting with if they're human or not, right? So You just assume they're human based on how they look like.
Well, I think that being a human is more than just what you look like. I think being a human has to do also with the psyche of a human, the emotional and the mental.
None of that you can know from the outside for a person, psyche or emotional, right? Like, how would you know that from a person?
You kind of can though, and just by talking to somebody.
What if they can't talk?
Or I mean, communicating in any sort of way.
What
There's
if
lots
they're
of ways.
intellectually challenged that they can't communicate?
Still a human being.
How would you know?
Yeah, I guess it's a good point, but in my opinion, like being a human is biological, but it's also has to do with like it's multifaceted. It's not just
Well,
one
either way,
thing,
whether
yeah.
you want to call it slavery or not, it doesn't really matter because it is a form of treating them like properties.
I see what you're saying.
Right, like it's still a form of slavery, but you don't want to call it slavery, so I don't know what to call it. Oppression. It's still oppression, right?
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Do you think it's justified?
Justified to
Farm animals,
to farm animals?
knowing that we don't need them.
I don't think so.
No, I agree with you.
I think we
with you.
agree.
Yeah. So, do you think then you should be vegan?
I wouldn't be just because that's how I was raised, but it's not necessarily like
Is that really
like
good
I
enough
could
excuse to support oppression?
I could be a vegan and I'd be very happy to be vegan. I just haven't tried it yet, so maybe I should try it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but that's the question. Like, should you be vegan? I'll give you a card in a second. Do you
Okay.
think you should be vegan?
Sorry?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure, go for
Do
it.
you think you assign the same moral worth to animals as you do humans?
No.
But then how do you justify treating animals with the same moral worth as you do humans in this context?
Oh, how do I? Well, I never said I'm treating them with the same moral worth.
But then what? So
Right here.
why do you think it's okay to not do that to animals and not to humans? They
Because
wouldn't fall in the same category there.
no, not necessarily. It's because even if they have lower set of value, like for instance, my family has a lot more value to me than you, right? Like,
Yeah, definitely.
I would say that, and I'm not gonna be a dick. I don't want to be a dick about it, but like, you don't know me, I don't know
Of
you.
course.
Probably if you die in a month, I won't be affected by it
Yeah,
because I don't know
100%.
you and you don't know me, right? Like, if it's the same thing around, right?
But if it was the choice of saving me or an animal, would you?
Probably I'd save you. But
Why?
But the question is, my own bias, I guess. But the thing that I'm trying to explain is though that doesn't mean that if you are lower on my scale of value means that I can draw a line and say I get to kill you because you have less value, right?
I agree.
What matters isn't the value that we place on others. What matters is the value that they themselves have.
You don't think it's the type of
It's the
value that they
intrin-
have?
no, it's
Like,
the
you don't think
intrinsic
humans are in
value.
a different category. from
No, the
animals?
intrinsic value is equal from humans to animals.
Why?
Why? Because intrinsic value, none of the characteristics that we have give us intrinsic value other than the sentience itself. So, for example,
You don't think so? You don't think us being human is enough for us to have a different?
no,
value?
that's not us being part of a biological category, a species of Homo sapiens, does not entail some form of intrinsic value.
Interesting.
We could have been like, would you say that somebody with a species of Homo erectus or I don't know, Homo neanderthalis?
Yeah, 100% would have different value from Homo sapiens.
To
How
you,
would
right?
think-
For you.
Well, like generally,
But
I
to
think we
them,
as humans would.
but the point that you need to understand is that the intrinsic value is the same. In other words, my life matters to me just as much as your life matters to you, just as much as their life matters to them.
How do you know their life values as much as them? If you
Because
think
they're
you
sentient
haven't?
beings, and the property of sentient beings is that they value their experience of life.
But that's just a definition you made, right?
No.
How do you define sentience?
Sentience means they have a subjective experience of life.
And you know they have the same type of subjective experience as humans.
There's no types of subjective experiences of life. No, there's a subjective experience of life. Like you cannot say there's one type of because by that logic you could say you and I have a different type of subjective experience of life. No, we just have different experiences of
Well,
life
we have the
because
same
that's
type
what
insofar
literally
as
what
we have human
subjective
types,
means. A
right?
subjective experience of life means that it's unique to every subject. It's a subjective experience of life.
Right, but that subjective experience would fall under. Like, do you think someone empirically? Do you think someone who's lived their entire life in a coma, for example, has the same type of subjective experience as someone like us?
I think they have their own subjective experience. I don't think you and I have the same subjective experience. I don't know what you're not saying.
I kind of would say that we do in a sense, insofar as we're both human beings.
Not at all, no.
Not at all. Why not?
I don't think you had the same experience of life as I
No,
did.
not the same experience, but the same type of experience.
What does a type of experience entail?
Like a human experience. Like we have.
What
like,
does that
relatively
entail?
similar
You're begging the
faculties.
question by saying
Yeah,
the human
relatively
experience.
similar faculties, relatively similar biology.
I don't think we have any
relatively
of
similar ways
that.
of arriving at truth. You don't think so? You don't
I
think
don't
we
think
have
we have
the same
this.
anatomy,
I think
the same type
biology.
of brain?
But if we talk about anatomy and biology, then we are almost identical. Well, we are extremely similar to animals. Or in other words, the differences between us and animals in no way would justify oppressing them but not us. Like, let me put it this way.
Yeah.
Do we have a heart? Yeah, sure. So like if I have an issue with my heart, I can't swap it with your heart. So it doesn't really. It
We've
doesn't.
done that before, right?
Sure, but
He's
not.
in med school. He would know. We've done heart
Sure, but-
transplants before.
yeah,
Would
but
you do a heart transplant?
we also have done heart
transplant to succeed from a human or for an
Sure.
animal.
Yeah, we've also done heart transplants done from animals to humans.
But what's the likelihood
the,
of
the,
similarity?
the point what I'm trying to make, right? Like you keep trying to put this idea that humans have more value, and I understand
Not
they have more value
no,
to you.
Different value.
Yeah,
Different
well,
value. And so
I don't even know what different value means, but like,
Really?
can you explain what different value means?
Yeah, so it like instead of it putting it on a hierarchy, like I wouldn't say it's one continuous spectrum, for example, of sentience. I would say there's human sentience and there's animal sentience. And the
Can
difference
you
is
wait? That's begging the question already. Can you explain to me what's the difference between human sentience and any other form of animal
the
sentience?
fact, like I just said, the fact that we are humans and we have a biology that is
No,
distinct.
the fact
and
that we
have
are
a type of
human
intelligence.
is yet again begging the question. I'm asking you what's
That's
the
what I'm
difference
trying to
between
explain.
human
But
sentience and other
Again,
animal sentience?
when you say begging the question, are you saying I'm being circular in my reasoning? Like
I'm saying that
because
you're
we are
already
humans-
starting with the conclusion, right? I'm asking you what's the difference between a human animal and a non-human animal, between the sentience of a human animal and the sentience of a non-human animal, and you're saying, well, one belongs to a human. So no,
Yeah.
but that's what I'm asking you. And you saying, well, one belongs to a human doesn't really solve the question because that's
Why
the
not?
question at hand that I'm asking you. What's
You're
the
saying-
difference between them?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to understand better. So you're saying that humans are on the same, can be judged on the same criteria when it comes to intelligence and sentience as animals can?
I never said that. I never even
I'm
used the word
trying to understand you better.
intelligence.
I'm not trying to be combative.
I don't think
I'm
you
just-
are.
I'm just trying to get what you're saying. So,
I don't think you are.
So do you agree that humans are in a different category of
Not when it
sentience?
comes to sentience, no.
Okay, what makes you think they're in the same category?
Because sentience isn't a category, it's a property that beings have or don't have.
Yeah, would you not
It's
say
an
they're-
on-off switch.
So you think all sentience is the same?
No, they are different, but
there
again,
are
I
different
told
types
you
of
that's why they're
sentience.
called the subjective experience of life.
But you just said that sentience is the same property that every human
No,
and
I
animal
said
possesses,
it's
right?
a property.
Shared by all of them. But there are different types of sentience.
Yeah.
So my
You're
my thing is
there
the
aren't,
human
there aren't
type
different
of
types of sentience.
There aren't.
No,
Okay,
they're
but
just
I thought you were
different.
saying-
They're different experiences of life. That's what I'm trying to explain.
But so
What
would
types of
be the
sentience are there?
difference?
And if you say
There's
human and
sentience-
non-human,
yeah.
then I could say, well, okay, well then there's dog and non-dog sentience.
True.
Right? I could say
I'm-
there's chicken and non-chicken sentience,
Yeah, correct.
but it doesn't. They're not actually valid because those are just categories of species. They're not categories of sentience. You can't differentiate between
But
the
you don't
sentience
think-
of an individual and another strictly because that individual belongs to a certain biological category or not. It's
Wait,
like
why
saying
not? Wait.
there's men sentience and then there's woman sentience and then
they're
there's
both
maybe someone.
human,
No, but I
They're
could
not
I could easily also dissect them by the biological category that the individual belongs to, right?
Yeah, and I would say there is a difference, but I would say the fact that they're human, even if they are different within the human category, would mean that they would be.
But that
entitled
sentience
to
is
that
not
same-
sentience is not different. That's what I'm trying to explain. It's an on-off switch. It's
you
whether
think- you
so
think-
sentience means whether they experience life or not. That's it.
So I'm just trying to understand. You think that the sentience of an animal is the same as the sentience of a human?
No, I told you they're different already. I don't know why you keep saying that they're the same.
Because I'm trying to explain to you that the difference in them is what makes me judge them differently.
Well, what's the difference? Tell me exactly
You
what's the
just told
difference
me that
between the
there's a
sentient of a non. I told you every single sentient being has a different experience of life.
But you
That's
think
why it's
there
called
are-
the subjective experience of life.
Yeah, I get that,
Like let me put it this way: there isn't a category of sentience. Every individual who is sentient experiences life differently.
Okay, see-
What you're trying to point out is trying to say, well, the experience that humans have is somehow maybe richer or better in some
No,
way. Well, it
not richer
isn't.
or better,
and,
it's just different.
and you also can't say that it is different because alone there are human beings who have different experiences not because they're human.
100%, and we
for
judge-
example
and we judge
for
them
example
differently because
for
of
example if you want to categorize sentience by type of sentience and say well they have this amount of sight, they can smell this amount of things, I don't know, every form of sensory input is in a certain way or another, they can move around in a certain way, you may say, okay, well this is the category, but then not every human being who has sentience will be in that category, will
You're right,
they?
and we treat humans differently because of that.
Oh, so you're saying that an
someone's, for
individual who
example,
is intellectually challenged
is-
does not belong to the human
No, I would say
sentience
someone,
category?
someone with, for example, someone who's born with brain death, right? Someone who's born in a coma.
I
They-
never said that. Like I'm
No,
asking
no,
you, does an
I'm trying to
intellectual?
give you an
Sure, but can you answer my
Do you-
question
do you want me
first?
to give you an example,
I would
or-
like that you answer my question
Okay,
first.
can you re-explain the question? I'll
Sure.
answer it.
So
I
an
would-
intellectually challenged human being,
Yeah.
right? Somebody who does not, maybe who's mute and does not have sound,
Mm-hmm.
will not have the same type of sentience, as you call it, as any other human being. So
They would certainly
should they
be
not?
treated
Would it?
differently.
Should it not be called a human sentience, or do they have less value or a different type of value because they're born that way?
So they still fall under the category of human sentience, but the fact that
Wait,
they have
why do they
those
fall under the
differences-
category of human
because they're
sentience?
humans.
Oh,
as
so,
human
so,
beings.
so that's what you mean, right? That's what I told you. You're begging the question because what you're saying is there isn't such a thing as human sentience. You're just taking the individual that has this.
Taking human beings.
No, you're taking this
right? Like,
individual
you were
that
just talking
has.
about Homo sapiens as a biological
You ju-
category.
you
I'm
just
saying
have-
Homo sapiens, the
Sure.
biological category of Homo sapiens,
Sure.
has their own
Sure.
individual category
Sure.
of sentience that others
Sure,
don't.
sure.
And even within
But
that,
what
can
you're
I
doing
answer
is
your question, please?
sure. But
Please, I answer
but let me
your question,
finish
can I
what you're
answer-
saying.
No, because I'm about to
So-
answer.
well, I was in the middle of the sentence, so I got to finish what I'm saying. So
I'm gonna ask you one more question. and then we go, 'cause this is going really well.
Sure.
Go visit.
So what you're doing, to be clear, is I asked you what is a type of category, and you said, well, there's such a thing as a human sentience, right?
Yeah.
And what you're saying is no, there isn't a type of category of sentience called a human sentience, because if there was a type of category called human sentience, then it would be characterized by it would have certain characteristics. And when
No,
we
it-
try to
it would
define the
result in different
characteristics,
treatment. It would
when we
result in
try to
different
define the
treatment.
characteristics, and then we end up realizing that humans, if we try to define the characteristics of a human sentience, in order to encompass all humans, we would only end up to resolve that all types of human sentience would be the same as any other type of sentience, because at the end of the day, all sentience is equal. Is
That's a
equal in the
huge
sense.
jump in logic.
Well,
Wait, what? How
just
did
I
you
explain
go
to you.
from-
I can explain. An intellectually challenged human being, one who cannot talk, one who cannot communicate with you, somebody who's born with what it called hydroencephaly, with parts of their brain missing, who has a level of intelligence of an animal, who can't really comprehend what's going on, who can't really communicate with us more than mumbling or something, right? At the end of the day, why would you say that their sentience is still a human sentience?
Yes, which is why they get treated
There you
differently
go.
from
So
other
that's what I'm
animals.
trying to explain
Yeah.
to you.
But
When you
'cause
call
they're
it a human,
humans, 'cause they're
human
Homo sapiens.
okay,
They're only sentient for like a year.
but the human,
Not even that.
sometimes
sorry.
up to 10
Okay,
years, but
you've
like
been
human
talking,
sentience
please make
isn't.
this point for the love of God.
I
please.
just want to clarify. Human sentience is not human sentience. Is sentience of humans. That's what you're meaning, right? There's no
not
such thing as
really.
human sentience for you, because
I
if
would
you're
disagree
saying
with
that
that.
there's human sentience, I'm going to need you to yet again, and I'm not going to move on from this until you
That's
characterize
fine.
it.
I'm going to move on because I don't have to be here. The question I'm going to ask: do you think people who are born brain dead, for example, get the same treatment and have the same agency as people who aren't?
What does brain dead mean?
Like the example you gave just now, people who are born with holes
Oh,
in
those
their
are not
brains.
brain dead people, no.
Okay, sorry. Well, I think the point I'm trying to make is there are certain people. Let's say someone gets in a car crash, right? They get
Okay.
into a coma. They have no chance of waking up from the coma.
Okay.
Do you think they are given the same agency as to whether they should have the plug pulled on their life or not, or is that given to other people?
Are they, first of all, are they in a, I don't think they can be given agency to decide whether they can pull a plug on them or not.
But they're still human, which means other humans have the decision over their sentience.
But
or
that's,
not.
I don't know
That's
what
the
you
only point
think
I'm trying
that
to make.
this,
It's
what do you
been really
think this
lovely meeting you,
proves?
dog. I'm
not going to shake your hand, sorry.
Okay,
But what do you
have a
think
lovely
this
rest of your day.
proves? I'm just trying to understand. Like, at the end of the day, we all experience life, we all want to live, and trying to cut our throat for something we don't need is wrong. That's all I'm trying to say. You too. This guy was really, he was really triggered in front of me. He was really upset about the fact that I was shaking him on his nonsense, human sentience. I was trying to explain to him that there's no such thing as human sentience, but he was referring to the sentience that belongs to a human. He wasn't defining characteristics of sentience that portray in a certain way, right? Like he was defining the sentience as if it belongs to human, therefore it's human sentience. Yeah, that's begging the question. That's exactly what he was doing. Absolutely weak sauce, completely agree. Absolutely had no good argument to begin with. He was mad you wouldn't let him talk and prove his point. Well, the minute that he was saying something else that was like he was trying to pivot to something else wasn't really like he was just mad that he was trying to pivot to something else and I wouldn't let him pivot. And that's fine. Why would I let him pivot? He's saying nonsensical stuff. Let's go through it. Let's see if you actually believe the nonsensical stuff that you're saying. Hey, by the way, everyone in the chat, if you think I won, put a W in the chat. If you think he lost, put an L in the chat. Or you know what? If you think I won, put a W in the chat. If you think he lost, say absolutely everything in the chat. Absolutely anything you want. Thank you. There we go. We have a lot of people think I won. Appreciate it. Yeah. Anything, exactly. Draculum got it. Thank you, Draculum. Yeah, look at that. Even Dirty Money thinks I won. Thank you, Dirty Money. You're right. I did win. Because it was nonsensical. You're both awful. I don't know what you mean by you're both. Mine what? Mine and his what? Mine and his both awful. What do you mean? I think you skipped a word there. Oh, or you meant you are. Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm sorry. I know English is hard and it's difficult to actually write in correct grammar when you're insulting somebody. But you know, try when you're insulting somebody to write in proper grammar next time, okay? Thank you. I appreciate it. You're like a child. Grow up. Thank you. I do look very young. You're right. You're right. We got it. Today we got the young again. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am very young. Excuse me. The cortisol spike is visible. I don't think I'm stressed. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, I'm not more stressed than I was before because, again, I have to work on videos, but not more than before, no. Yeah, animal abusers clinging on to exclusives. I didn't mean you look young. Oh, yeah, thank you. I do look young. You're right. Thank you, Mama, first. I understand you didn't mean it, and then you said I look young. I appreciate the compliment. You didn't mean it, and I look young. You're right. I do look young. Thank you. I look very young. You're right. Gotta wear sunscreen. Hell yeah, of course I'm wearing sunscreen. Already applied, and I'm gonna reapply soon, in like an hour or so.
I'm not sure. 5 or
Why are you gay? Well, gay means cool on this channel, so if you're asking me why am I cool, I was just born cool, so thank you for that. Looking healthy and morally together. Yeah. You wanna have a conversation? Meat is great. Yeah, that sounds about right, the type of arguments that you can bring to the table when I ask if slavery is okay. Meat is great. I have no arguments against it. I just think it's tasty. I'm so obsessed with the taste, I can't possibly escape it. Mama says, you know very well how to read. Thank you, Mama. You're right. I am very smart also. At this point, some of you just get rage baited by your own same bullshit. And you know, that's what's gonna happen. The minute that you break the rules, you're gonna get rage baited by yourself. Because the minute you start attacking me, as I explained clearly when you agreed to type in the chat, where it says, don't attack the person, attack the argument, you're gonna get rage baited by yourself. Because every single bad thing you're gonna say about me, I'm just gonna take it as a positive. So immature? Nah, that's actually very mature of me. I'm choosing to ignore the people who are triggered by reality, and I'm choosing to look into how much of a beautiful person I am, which I appreciate. Yeah? Hey, you want to have a conversation? It's about animals.
I don't think so.
Okay, have a good one. I'm not disagreeing with you about the meat, but you are acting very immature. What am I doing that's immature, Mama? Mama fish? What am I doing that's immature? I'll listen, Mama first, or Mama, whatever. What's your... Remember to hit that like, everyone. I appreciate you being here. Hit that like. We're going to continue fighting for animal rights. And remember, ignore the trolls. Don't be the way you're behaving. So when I ask you what is it that I do, what is it out of my behavior, Mama? First, yeah, you're not going to get anything, right? That's the whole thing. You're just going to be, I just don't like you. That's why I'm calling you immature, because I just don't like you. That's what it is. Well, I think you should maybe look at yourself in the mirror, because if you're calling somebody immature without having a foundation for it, that might be a little bit of projection over there. You're very angry? Okay, bro, if you say so.
Hello.
You wanna have a conversation?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Animals. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. Let's talk about some animals.
You wanna come? Here's the chair view.
Yeah.
Nice. What's your name?
Roman.
Roman. I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where
Chip,
you from,
nice
Roman?
to meet you, man. I'm from Denver,
Denver.
United States.
Love it. So Roman, do you think animal exploitation is okay?
No.
No.
I was a vegetarian for about 7 years
Yeah.
because the meat industry is terrible.
Yeah.
And
So-
are you talking more about like products and testing?
Everything, testing, you know, like cosmetics, obviously testing on them, making clothes out of them, entertainment, food also, right?
I think that's the biggest factor though, because
Yeah.
food has the biggest impact. So much forest deforestation, and then it's also like the biggest contributor to CO2
Yeah, it's true.
emissions. It's
Where do you stand on this? Do you consume animal products?
I was vegetarian, a vegan for a little bit, but I was vegetarian for 7 years, so I took it pretty seriously. But then when COVID hit, I was like, I got to eat some good food, and you know what I mean. So I haven't been vegetarian for a little bit, but I still practice. I'll get vegetarian dishes here and there, and
Well, vegetarian,
substitute.
by the way, if you consume animal products like dairy and cheese or eggs, it's just as bad to the animals and the environment.
Yeah,
right?
no, I'll do almond milk and like cashew cheese.
Oh,
So I don't do the dairy, and I don't really like the dairy, but trying to cut back on the meat altogether is good, and I think
What's
as
holding
a-
you back, right? Because I'm here to speak for animal rights, and the thing is, on our side, it seems like gray, right? Like we can see on our side, we can say, hey, I'm reducing it, I'm doing better, and you might be doing better. But on their side, whenever we choose to buy an animal product, we choose to force them into a slaughterhouse. And we choose to say, we vote with our money and say, hey,
yeah, every dollar, every
exploit
time you
and
spend
slaughter
a
more
dollar,
animals.
but
yeah.
it's hard to change, you know what I mean? Especially when so many people they're so oblivious to it.
Yeah.
And they're just going to keep ordering it anyway, but it's hopefully in the next like 10 years we'll have a big reform, and maybe the price will skyrocket because people know what the real cost is to the
How can
environment.
that happen when the smart people who know that it's wrong, who realize you from the start said it's bad for the environment, you understand the cause, that the ones that understand it don't do it? How can we expect out of everyone else?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, by people like you, that's like, hey, asking the hard questions, and that's good.
Yeah.
Because it makes you think like, oh, did I have meat today? I didn't have it today. I had avocado toast, which is pretty good with some tomatoes.
It's pretty good, yeah.
So I did opt out. There was ham and there's eggs and the other options, but no, today I did good, and I was gonna get like a mozzarella pizza, but it has a cheese. So
Do you know what dairy cows go through?
Oh, a lot. They lose their babies, and then they're forced to keep lactating for years. It's horrible. That's why I don't like drinking cow's milk. I drink
But
almond's
mozzarella
milk.
is the same, right?
Yeah, it's
insane that
like
we-
it's hard to
Yeah.
hard to separate. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's vegan pizza in Amsterdam, by the way, if you want.
Okay.
But I want to ask you because I don't know. It's like you're the second person that I meet who says like, yeah, it's wrong. But you know, like they had the same attitude. Oh, it's difficult to change. And if
Yeah.
everyone who has like, if everyone just reaches this point where they realize that they should change, but then they're like, oh, it's difficult to change. If you don't change, that it's difficult for others too. And I feel like change is just one of those things which seems difficult at first, but once you do it, it's like it becomes easier and easier as
Oh,
time goes by,
definitely.
right?
Yeah, no. Like I said, I was vegetarian for 7 years, and at the beginning, it was rough. I didn't know how to cook. I was eating a lot of beans and rice, and
Yeah.
just basic, simple things. But as I got more into it, and then I started making recipes and sautéing it and using, I got better at it. So then I could make more dishes, which helped. But COVID just threw me off. I was on good track with it, 7 years. But then COVID hit, and I kind of was like, all right, this could be the last time I ever get a cheeseburger, So it's like, and it's been COVID for 6 years now. It's been over,
Yeah.
So maybe
seen-
it is time to get back on the more strict diet.
Have you seen what animals go through?
Yes, I've seen quite a few documentaries. It's
Let me show you
pretty
something.
gruesome.
Yeah. So I have this magazine over here. I mean, if you wanna just like look through it, but it's very gore. It's called Gore Magazine for a reason.
Okay.
It's like, it's pretty messed up what we do to animals.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's
The chicken farming, especially.
it's
They
horrible.
like what they do to the young chicks and stuff. Yeah.
The chicken farming is the worst indeed, but most people don't relate to chickens, and They so easily
then
swipe it under the rug, you know.
Pigs are even smarter than dogs, you know?
Yeah.
Like they're at like a 6 or 7-year-old human, where dogs are like 4 to 5, you know what I mean?
Do you know how pigs are killed worldwide in general?
Just bleeding them out, right? They don't do the spike in the head anymore?
They force them into gas chambers.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's horrible, huh? And it's not just like a gas that's at least nice on them. It's like a CO2 gas which burns them from the
Suffocate.
inside.
Oh,
it's,
fuck.
it's fucking painful as shit. They scream in agony, and then they're almost dead, and then they cut their throat and breathe them out, as you said.
Man.
It's fucked up, huh?
Well, thank you for stopping me today, and like I definitely am like
Do you want to be part of this?
I
man?
do. No, I do. Like I was for 7 years, but COVID threw me off, and I do make good decisions. Like
You seem like it.
I maybe will have like in the past 6 years, I've had maybe 15 steaks, so like maybe 2 a year. So I don't eat that much meat, but it's kind of all
That
or
should be
nothing.
easy,
It's like
yeah.
all or nothing, you know.
For
but
them it is. That's the thing, right? That's why I showed this. Because for us, as I told you, on our side it's shades of gray.
Yeah.
But for them it is all or nothing. It might be
Right.
that one choice you make might be forcing that one cow into a slaughterhouse. Because yeah, you could say, well, I only take this one piece, right? But if you demand one piece,
the whole cow.
they will
starts
kill
to
a whole
die.
cow,
Yeah.
right? It's not like it's the whole thing. So you don't know your impact, but that's the like you're not aware of where your impact goes, but there was a calculation that it's up to 100 animals each year. If you're in US, even more.
Yeah.
So it's, just don't be that person to them, because you seem like the
Definitely.
right, compassionate person.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
Let me give you a card. So there's a documentary here. There's a video here called "The Most Important Speech You'll Ever Hear."
Okay.
It appears when you scan this QR code. Can you give that a watch?
Yeah, definitely.
Until you watch it, do you think you can consume plant-based products?
I think I won't eat meat until like the rest of this week, or maybe until
Appreciate you,
sometime
man.
next week.
You have also a
Right.
thing here called Challenge 22. They hook
Okay.
you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. So
Okay.
every form of I don't know how to cook, anything like that, step by step they help you out. I've seen several people who did it, and after 2 weeks they're like, hell yeah, it's no problem. I feel better than ever. I have energy and everything.
That is a thing too. I was like in the best shape of my life when I was a vegetarian.
Yeah.
So I definitely agree with that. And look at what animal fat.
get
You
there,
know what I
man.
mean?
You
It's
get there. You get there,
It is what it is. But thank you for stopping me, man. That
Hey,
was a good
thank you for
chat.
having this conversation, man.
Yeah, dude. I hope you
seem
have a
like
great day.
Same, you too.
And best of luck with all this. I hope you change a few more minds too, and help
trying.
get other people on the right track.
You know
It was
how
nice
it is.
meeting you, man. Have a
Cheers.
good one.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
one. Nice guy. Flex chip. Yeah, I have a good body. Nice dude. Yeah, some good conversations. He was nice. I mean, we're getting a lot of people today who already know. I think I'm starting to think that, like when I started doing outreach a while ago, what was happening was a lot of people weren't even aware of the stuff. Now more and more people are going aware. A year or two ago, it was a lot of people were saying, well, my family member, I know somebody who's vegan, somebody around me is vegan. And now more and more people are saying, yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I tried it, right? Like, that's a good thing to know. I know a lot of vegans think that the fact that they tried it is not good. But I think it's good. I think the fact that they tried it means that they were already aware of it. Not many people in chat today. That's okay, Linda. That's okay. We'll keep doing it. It's okay. It's, we don't get to control that, do we? That's a good sign, yeah, exactly. So, even if there are not a lot of people in the chat today, we're us beautiful vegans having conversations. Chip, try some meat. It will help you relax. I'm not in favor of violence towards innocent animals so that I relax. But if you're in favor of violence towards animals so that you relax, I don't know what to tell him, man. Wow, Mama first. I don't know why you're yelling in the chat, but yeah, I don't know who you see as being a jerk. I just had some nice conversations with people, but you do you. The microphone, really cool, huh? If you drink almond milk, you hurl almond trees. Oh God, that's such a stupid argument. Hey, you wanna have a conversation?
It's about what?
Animals.
It's on TikTok
It's on YouTube.
and YouTube.
You wanna try it?
About animals, yeah.
Okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Skating live?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, it's okay.
You want to come? Here's the chain view. Nice. What's your name?
Pakum.
Pakun, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Pakun?
Belgium.
Belgium. So, Pakun, how do you feel about animals in general?
I love them,
You love them?
especially dogs.
Especially dogs.
Yeah.
Why especially dogs?
I don't know. They just bring fun and happiness, I guess.
If you see a person on the street right here kicking a dog,
I would hate.
would you try to stop them?
Yeah.
What if as you're approaching them, you realize that the dog's already dead? They're just kicking a dead dog. Would you still try to stop them?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so.
What if they tell you, well, I've been doing this my whole life. We
Wow.
bring dogs into existence, we give them a great life, then we shoot them in the back of the head, and we use their bodies as punching bags.
And why would they kill them? Because then.
Oh, because they want to use their bodies as punching bags.
Well, not nice.
Not nice.
No, I
But,
wouldn't like.
but he needs to work out, right? See, so why would that be wrong?
I guess you can use other materials.
Yeah,
I just have to where my friends are. Ah, they're there. Okay.
yeah. He could have used other materials, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think so? When there's another option to not be violent towards an animal, we should choose the other option?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think that should apply also to food, clothing?
Yeah. I'm not eating meat.
Are you vegan?
Yeah.
You're vegan?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. How long have you been vegan for?
Actually, not that long. 2 months.
2 months.
So,
That's amazing. What made you go vegan?
Just I didn't like. Wait, how can I say it? I found it gross at one point. I was like, yeah, I found it gross to eat meat.
Ah, okay. So it's just you didn't like the taste of
Yeah,
it.
and then when you see some videos on how it's made, etc.
Being vegan, by the way, is about the animals, right? Like even if you do like the taste of flesh,
Yeah, but you
being
can have
vegan is
other
about
options.
yeah, exactly. We have other options. Where did you say you live in France?
No, in
Belgium.
no, in Amsterdam for 6 months. but-
In Amsterdam. Do you
Yeah.
find it hard to be vegan here?
No, it's okay.
Yeah, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Nice, man. Well, if you're already vegan, that's all I want to know. Let me give you a card anyway. You'll have my YouTube channel if you want to listen to
nice.
the conversation back. If you want to send something to your friends, the most important speech you'll ever hear,
Okay.
they'll enjoy it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, man. Have a good one.
Have a good day.
Nice to
Bye-bye.
see another vegan. At some point, that's all it's gonna be, huh? At some point on the street, I'm just gonna come on the street, and most of the people are just gonna be vegan. That's gonna be cool. That's gonna be really cool. But if you're so worried about animals but not humans, who said I'm not worried about humans? I'm very worried about humans also. You're so optimistic, says Linda. Linda, I gotta be. Otherwise, fuck me. I know how it is in the chat. I saw it yesterday. Nobody shakes with the left hand. Well, I shook with my right hand. What do you mean? And some people shake with their left hand and they're lefties, I guess. Being vegan and pro-choice is hypocritical. No, it's not. I don't think you know what veganism is. If you're making that statement, it means you don't know what being vegan or pro-choice means. I'm pretty sure you also don't know what an abortion is. But I'm not here to talk about abortion. Because every single time, every single chat, we speak about animals and somebody comes in and what about this other injustice? Why do you speak about this injustice? Let's speak about my injustice.
I would like to do the social experiment.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I don't mind. Hello, guys.
How old are you?
21.
21? Okay, that's fine. You wanna come here, stay with me?
Yes, of course. I'll put this down.
What's your name?
I'm Jackie.
Jackie, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from, Jackie?
I'm from the Netherlands, The Hague.
Oh, nice. Love it. You're just walking around Amsterdam today?
I'm here with a group of theater kids, and I just had to grab her bag, so I was walking over there. But
Are
I
you a
saw your
theater
sign.
kid?
I'm not. I'm kind of working as the production team.
Ah, okay.
But
okay.
I'm not a theater kid.
That's cool. That's cool either way. Jackie, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I like them. Yes, I've like no bad things to.
Do you think it's okay to exploit animals if there's no need for it?
No, but I don't see any purpose of exploiting them.
So
like, in
we
what-
do exploit them. For example, we exploit them for food, for clothing, for entertainment. Do you think all those situations, exploitation of animals is okay? It's justified?
No, it's not like to justify, but like with meat consumption, I do understand it, but it isn't like like you're still like the animals are still like in this cage with like For example, like the chickens. So you can't like, yeah, it isn't okay.
But when you say you do understand it, what do you understand out of it?
Because I do eat meat myself, but I don't think I can justify the fact that I do eat meat because it's something bad that I do.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
But yeah, you can't really justify it. But like a lot of, like so many people do eat meat, so
Yeah.
like I do understand because I myself eat meat as well. But yeah, killing animals, you can't justify that.
Hey, you're right about that. So what's keeping you then from being vegan and just leaving all this behind?
I do eat vegan stuff sometimes. Like if it's in a restaurant, I don't mind eating vegetarian or anything. But like sometimes I do have some in my pasta. I have some chicken in it, so I don't like consume it like daily. But I do like
But
to eat
cheese?
it. Also, I do eat cheese. Yeah, I don't see a problem with cheese. Although I probably should now.
Let me
Now
explain.
thinking of it.
This is great. You'll learn something today. So why do cows produce milk? Cheese is
their
made of milk.
babies.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
their babies, exactly. So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate them?
Wow, I totally forgot about the fact that they like are being made pregnant because of the produce of milk and stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never really thought like of that part of like
Yeah, because they don't market it a lot, right?
no,
No,
they
but
don't.
farmers do impregnate them. That's the way it goes. A lot of the times it's just like somebody puts their hands in the anus of a cow to hold their cervix, and then they inject semen in their vagina. Somebody else has to jerk off a bull, which is even more fucked up. It's called artificial insemination. Yeah, it's yeah, whatever. When the babies are born, they take them away from their mothers. Do you know why they do that?
No idea.
Because if the baby stays with the mother, they would drink the milk, and we want to take
and
as
we
much
can
milk.
take it. Okay.
Yeah, because we're just
Wow.
interested in them producing milk. We're not interested in the baby. If the baby is a female, obviously they'll be set up to produce milk like their mother. But if they're a male, they can't produce milk. So what do you think happens to them?
They get slaughtered.
Exactly. That's where veal comes from. I don't know if you've ever...
Veal?
Veal, yeah. Yeah,
I
it's
don't know
like
what that is.
it's a type of meat
Oh,
that you can see in
okay.
some restaurants. It's basically the babies from the dairy industry.
Oh.
Yeah, and the females, they get repeatedly impregnated, like we said, and at the age of 6 or 8, they also get killed, and they can live 24 years. Do you know why they kill them that early?
Because they're not, they can't produce babies anymore.
Exactly, yeah. It's messed up, isn't it?
This is making me feel really bad because I wanted to buy a burger just now. I didn't, but now I feel like I should never. I can eat like
Probably shouldn't, but you get a
veggie
plant-based
burger.
burger.
Yeah,
there's
those are
some,
nice as well. I have tried those before.
Yeah, there's some really good ones, right?
But honestly, like the bad thing about society is because a few months ago I saw this. There was this, like a lot of animals being slaughtered, and like also pigs, and how they were in this cage and then they were murdered. And then for me it was like kind of an eye opener because we don't really see those things as all like censored by the world basically. So I do think it's very important like
Yeah.
that today you're talking about it.
So the reason also why you don't see it is because you paid money to this industry, let's say, and part of your money goes towards them putting money in the pockets of politicians so that they can make laws so that you're not allowed to see it. So for example, if somebody works in a slaughterhouse and they say something fucked up happening, they can't put up their phone and be like, look at what the fuck is happening here and post it on social
There are
media.
laws against that?
They don't just get fired, they go to jail for doing that. Like imagine if you at work, you see somebody doing something fucked up and you're like, look at what the fuck happened here. And I mean, you're maybe you might get fired for it and you're okay, but going to jail is a bit much, right?
To be honest, I didn't know about any of these things. It also happens in the Netherlands?
I'm not sure about the Netherlands, to be honest.
But
It's
it does
I know
happen
the
in other
UK,
countries,
US, I heard France also, and I think it's gonna be also in the Netherlands because all of these laws they always move, you know, like they always.
Yeah, then they go around all the
Yeah,
countries.
yeah. So it happens because and that's only one thing. They also get money from the politicians, like as subsidies. So it's nobody benefits from all of this, right? Like it's not just the
No.
animals who are suffering; it's the system, it's the people working in the system, and it's us, and also the farmers. The farmers, we forgot a lot, but the farmers have such a small margin for profit that a lot of the times they have to either get a lot of animals and they get disconnected from the animals. They don't put names on them; they just put numbers on them.
Yeah, because they're gonna get murdered.
Exactly. So it's
Yeah.
we put everyone in this position where nobody wants to be in. So what do you think your responsibility in this matter is?
To not eat meat.
And dairy products, huh?
And dairy
And
products.
eggs
Yeah,
and
because
shit.
yeah, I didn't like think about that as well. Like
Yeah.
I never understood why like because a lot of people are vegan, but
Yeah.
I never understood why being vegan mattered.
Yeah.
But when you put it like this, I'm like, oh.
It's for the animals. That's what
Yeah,
it is.
it's for the animal. Because I didn't think about also like the milk production and also the eggs and stuff. That's also.
I was vegetarian for like 7 years, and then I thought the same. Living here in the Netherlands, I thought, oh, there's no way this shit is happening here in the
Yeah.
Netherlands. And then I did a simple Google search, and I found out it is. And then, then you start looking into it, and you realize that it is. And the one thing that I found in the Netherlands was a scandal of maybe 10 years ago now. And the scandal was saying that the dairy farmers here weren't even killing the male babies; they were letting them starve to death.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's even worse, yeah. So
Wow.
it's like just because they were like, they didn't care. But nowadays they do other shit. Like, for example, there's farmers who don't even need to grow that much meat, but they bring animals into existence and they grow them only to show dominance over other farmers. And then they send them off on a boat to Africa to be killed because there's a limit of killing animals here. So it's just like,
Yeah, it goes against the law still
Yeah.
in a way. If you're
Yeah.
gonna, put them to Africa. To be honest, I'm kind of shocked by this. Now thinking of it, I'm like,
that's a good reaction. It's
Yeah,
a good
it is,
reaction.
but-
It means you're connected, which is
I
great.
think about
yeah.
a lot of things, but I don't think about this enough, I think.
Yeah.
So I should, honestly.
Yeah, you don't need to think about it. Like, I'm not asking you to do what I do. It would be nice if at some point
Mm.
maybe you want to speak up. But what I'm asking you is at least don't participate in all of
Yeah,
this.
don't eat, yeah.
Right. Don't pay
Okay,
them. Just
yeah.
choose something else. We have so many options nowadays, don't we?
Yeah, true. Also, like in Albert Heijn, like the main store here, a lot of vegetarian and also vegan options, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're getting there.
Yeah. Exactly. How many more animals should be exploited for you until you change?
No, don't put it like that. I hope none, but okay. This is my wake-up call. I'll try. Okay, you have a card.
Yes.
Okay.
It will help you out. So, if you want to watch more and learn more, the minion or the most important speech you'll ever hear, they'll help you understand more. The minion is gruesome. It shows you exactly what animals go through. The most important speech you'll ever hear is just a guy explaining what happens through. So whichever you want, maybe you want to learn about eggs, about honey. Give
Go
those.
search it up here.
Yeah, they both appear here when you scan this QR code. And
Okay.
Challenge 22 also appears here. What they help you is they hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go
Oh.
vegan for free. So any concern you have, oh, I don't know how to do it, I don't know what recipes to make, they'll help you out with all of that.
Yeah, thank you. I'll use this. I'll Google it later. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, you seem like a nice person, you know, we don't
Yeah,
get a
I
lot
try.
of
I
those.
try to be. I try to be. And like, I don't like how the world system is like put up with, like also with this, and also I had this essay about the Amazon forest, and it also with like the trees and stuff. It also is something I'm like, yeah, even if you I buy something now and I'm like, okay, it doesn't matter, but it always like
It does,
goes
yeah.
way deeper than you think that it does. So I'm happy that I.
But by the way,
we
if you're like
spoke
an
about it.
environmentalist and stuff, the best thing you can do as an environmentalist is adopt a plant-based diet.
Mm.
Because your environment footprint, there's several studies showing that your environment footprint would be reduced by 75% if you just adopt a plant-based diet. So only if you don't consume animal products, you're already better than
Yeah,
almost
you're already
everyone.
helping the earth.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, thank you for this talk and information.
Thank you.
Yes,
Have a
thank
great
you.
day
You
and
too,
a nice
thank you.
vegan life.
Yes.
Don't, no more animals exploited. Bye. Feels so nice, huh? Damn, we're having good conversations today. I was not expecting that. Good conversations. Good conversations, everyone. I hope everyone's enjoying the conversation so far. Remember to hit that like, because that's what we're going to keep doing. We're going to keep having good conversations. We're going to keep having people. Maybe some are open-minded, maybe some won't be, but we're ready for all of them. All of them. Alles. Gaming school on this channel. Thank you, Neil. You are 100% right. Gay is great. Thank you. You are right. Also twisted. Gay is cool. Gay is great. Be gay. Be cool. We don't care. Good vibes only. Good day for conversations. Yeah. Linda, are you sleeping? Is that it? Is that the bed? Is that what the bed means? Gay vibes? Yeah, cool vibes. We don't mind that. I'll gladly be gay. Don't care. As I've been saying more and more, man, chilling. That's cool, Linda. I appreciate it. Appreciate you being here. I think being gay means having more courage than not being gay, because in a world where gay is used as a slur, in a world where being gay is used as seen as something bad for some people,
On China, John?
to have that courage to come up and say, hey, I'm gay, it's fucking more courageous than any other straight person would ever need to. So, yeah, be gay, be cool. Veganism is gay? Yeah, because veganism is cool. That's what it is. Why are vegan men all alpha males? Why am I an alpha male? Well, because I'm pretty fucking strong, huh? I'm pretty fucking dominant. I am the dominant alpha. Alpha beta, come on, bro. What are you? You're a child. You believe in those bullshit alpha beta thing. Alpha beta stuff. So funny. I'm an alpha, okay? Shut up. I'm a little alpha. You live in the Netherlands. Stop it. Being the Middle East may be courage, not in the first country to legalize it in the whole world. Stop it. Well, that's why I told you, coming out even in the Middle East would be courageous as fuck. Coming out, what do you mean? That's even more courageous, right? Than here. You're right about that. Vegans are sexy. Hell yeah. Come to America, man. Where? You mean like Canada, or do you mean Venezuela? Do you mean Brazil? Mexico? Right? They're all America, right? North America, South America. Where do you mean by America? Oh, you mean the United States of America? I'm being such a dick today. I'm so like, also calling America only US is kind of ridiculous because it's all America. Don't come to the USA, it sucks. Well, my sister lives there, so I'm probably gonna come and visit this year. I've been planning. It's just the fucking plane tickets are insanely expensive, so I'm just waiting for somehow that they might go down. Fetuses are objectively more valuable than animals. Makes a statement, provides zero evidence or logical or critical thinking behind it. Get a job. Thank you for being worried about me. I do have a job. In fact, I have 3 jobs. I'm a software engineer. As you see, this thing that I'm doing now, and I'm also a certified nutritionist. So I have 3 jobs. How many jobs do you have? Do you want me to get another one? I think I have enough. Oh, I forgot he hates America too. Nah, I just hate Trump. My sister lives in the US. I fucking love the US. I freaking love the American people. A lot of them are amazing people. You should eat your cats. Why stop at bacon? Yeah, never give up. Hey Sky, nice to see you here. See, Sky is one of those US people. Amazing US people. Sky is one of those best US people. You go to US, you meet Sky, and you're like, holy fucking shit, US people are fucking smart. And tall, and sexy, and handsome. And Sky is all that plus vegan. Yeah. What are you, Sky? 6'4", 6'5"? Well, I forgot. Tip, if you had to choose between saving 5 cows or, oh God, please, no trolley problems. I'm not interested in trolley problems today. All you need to know is that intrinsically we all have equal value. And that means you value 6'5", hell yeah, man. That means you value your life, I value my life, and animal values their life. My life is everything to me, your life is everything to you, their life is everything to them. That's all that matters. I wouldn't exploit and slaughter you regardless of what value you hold in my eyes, because that's not what matters. It's not the value that I put on you, it's the value that you yourself put on yourself. That's why it's wrong to exploit and slaughter humans. That's why it's wrong to exploit and slaughter animals. Not because they're magically different, but because they value their life. That's it. Where does your value come from? Well, my life, my intrinsic value comes from the fact that I'm a sentient being. This guy keeps popping up on my feed. Maybe Nicola, it's a sign you should go vegan today, huh? Maybe that's your sign today. Be vegan. That's your sign. Be vegan. No need to exploit animals. No need to be violent towards animals. Be vegan. Plants are sentient beings. Oh, that's stupid. Congratulations. We got the stupidest comment today, everyone. We're gonna pin the stupidest comment here in the chat. Thank you for that. You have said the stupidest thing today, Cutman Lalo, and we have pinned it. So throw some tomatoes at Cutman Lalo today for seeing the stupidest shit in the world. Plants being sentient. Thank you. Pin of shame. Yes. Ding dang do. You cannot disprove that. Yes, I can. They don't have a brain. Done. We know sentience is an emerging property of brains or central nervous systems. Plants have neither. Done. I just disproved it. Ding dang do. Whenever you want to take it back, Cutman Lalo, you're free to take it back. Otherwise, a flat earther like you saying that plants are sentient beings, no thank you. You deserve the pin of shame. Jellyfish don't have brains. Jellyfish are probably not sentient then. Same. You wanna have a conversation? Same. Jellyfish, oysters, I err on the side of caution, but they're probably not sentient. Yeah. Somebody else says jellyfish are sentient. Oh, brother. Some humans are born without brains. No, there's no human born without brains. There's humans born with parts of their brain missing, but there's no human born without a brain. If they're born without a brain, they're dead. They're born dead. It's fairly simple. If you're sentient, you deserve to live your life, to experience life, because sentience means you have an experience of life. Favorite flavor of chip with a cold beer? I don't drink beer. Did we have a conversation?
Yeah, a year ago, man.
A year ago?
What did you? On the bridge there.
Ah, okay. How are you now? Did you make any changes?
Yes, I be vegetarian now.
You're vegetarian? Why aren't you vegan, bro?
Huh?
Vegan.
I mean that, man.
You mean that? Okay, sure. Nice. I appreciate you. Have a good one. It's the guy who said I had a conversation with him a year ago, and he said he changed his vegetarian now. I said, why aren't you vegan? He said, well, that. You want to have a conversation? How old are you? 19. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
How many people?
I don't know, like 90 people, not a lot. You want to come here to the chamber?
Yeah, sure.
What's your name?
Tom.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
I'm from Switzerland.
Switzerland?
Yeah,
oh,
Basel.
Nice.
Where are you from?
I'm originally from Romania, but I live here in the Netherlands.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Tom, how do you feel about slavery? Do you think slavery is moral?
No.
No. Do you think if you had the option between choosing to support slavery or choosing to not support slavery, which one would be the best option?
Not support slavery.
Not support slavery, okay. Do you think farming animals is slavery?
In a way.
In a way, yeah. Yeah. Do you think that then you probably shouldn't be supporting farming animals?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I like meat.
You like meat?
Yeah.
So now, do you think that the fact that you like the product justifies the slavery?
I don't know.
No?
I feel like that's why we're humans in a way.
We're humans to enslave others?
No, but we're just. I don't know. I don't really have any issues. I grew up with it. That's how I was raised. That's how my parents are. It's just what I was surrounded by.
What do you think
to
that's
some degree, I think it is messed up. Obviously, I'm not saying it's justified, but I don't know. I'm still gonna eat meat.
So you recognize that it's messed up.
Yeah.
You recognize that it's a form of slavery, and you're still going to support it and participate in it?
I guess.
Why?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Why are you working a job? Isn't that slavery?
Say it again.
Where you're working a job, you're slaving away to get money in
Well,
in
even
this
if
world.
even if
you
I
should
were
try
working a
you should
job,
try and protest that too.
even if working a job would mean slavery, it doesn't. Even if it
I'm
did,
gonna go.
I would be the slave in that situation,
Really?
not the slave owner.
Okay.
So,
This
but
is
you're the
actually
slave
mic?
owner in that situation. Say it again.
Nah, this is actually the mic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's cool, right?
Yeah, it is. I like
Yeah.
it.
I also like it.
Yeah.
Bro, don't be on this situation. I'll give you a card, okay? Come on, don't be that guy. Watch a documentary. It's called Dominion. Watch it there, okay? Come on, you gotta be smarter than this. Don't just be like the zombie like everyone else, okay?
Nah.
You're not a zombie. You're better than everyone else.
If I don't eat meat, I think I'm better than a zombie.
Well, you're a zombie if you consume animal products just because everyone else does it. Here we go. Let's see. It's time for vegan bingo. Get your cards out. Nah, he was pushing away, wanting to leave. I'm not gonna hold him hostage or shit. Yeah, don't be that guy. Yeah. Hey Jake, nice to see you here. Switzerland has the best cows. Yeah, the most exploitation. Huh? If you see the slaughterhouse footage from Switzerland, it's pretty fucked up. I saw it. Slaughterhouse footage from Switzerland is pretty fucked up. Cooking some teenager. He was 19, huh? An adult. What's wrong with drinking milk? Well, milk is made for the babies of cows. Cows make it for their babies. They're mammals. They're not any special than us, dogs, dolphins, or anybody like that. They all make milk for their babies. We choose to impregnate them so that they produce milk, and then we take away their babies because we say, you know, we impregnated you. You make milk for us, not for your baby. Then we kill the babies if they're male because they don't produce any milk, and the females we put them in the same cycle: repeated impregnation, exploitation, and then killing of babies, separation of babies. And when they can no longer get pregnant, we kill them. That's what's wrong with milk. That's a torture of animals for a product you don't need. Milk does the body good. Where's the evidence for that? What's wrong with unfertilized chicken eggs? Well, the only individuals that produce eggs are the females, aren't they? The males don't do that. So what do you think happens to the males? Because the breeds of chickens that we grow for meat are different than the breeds of chickens that lay eggs. The ones that lay eggs we selectively bred to lay over 300 eggs a year, which is already extremely taxing on their body. So bringing into existence such chickens is a fucking crime on its own. But you know, we bring them into existence, and obviously there's going to be a 50-50 chance that they're going to be males and females. And the females, we put them into nice farms, large farms, whatever kind of farms you want to consider them, all forms of slavery. And then when they can no longer produce eggs or their egg production declines, we kill them. And the males, we just kill them from the first day of life. So we blend them up alive, generally, or we put them in a bag and asphyxiate them to death. Yes. That's what's wrong with that. Animals are exploited, abused, and slaughtered. But the whole idea, even if none of that was happening, this whole idea of you thinking, well, they make eggs, therefore it's okay for me to take them. Why? If I take a shit, do you think it's okay for you to take it? No. Do you think if I shed skin, it's okay for you to take my shedded skin? No. Do you think if my hair falls, it's okay for you to take my hair? No. My father successfully raised a man. Chip's father is ashamed to talk about his son to his friends. Nah, bruh. I don't know what you think that was, but that wasn't the burn that you think that was. That was just pure and simple meme. You trying to be mean towards me when I try to fight for animal rights and explain what's happening in animal agriculture does not bode well for you, brother. Some people want your beautiful vegan hair. I don't have a lot of it. I lost it when I became a carnivore. I lost most of my hair. Fucking stupid diet.
You live in Amsterdam or close?
Where's the intelligent vegan you keep talking about? Over here, brother. 163 IQ. There you go. Oh, Daniel, it's a pity, Daniel. Daniel, I thought you would at least say something, but you've been here for more than an hour and you said nothing of use. So, I'm gonna silence you. It's okay, Daniel. Meat makes your hair fall out? No. Diet rarely influences. Diet only influences. It's not what you eat. It's maybe if you're lacking a certain vitamin, after years of lacking that certain vitamin, your hair will fall out. There's multiple vitamins involved in that. But no. Hair doesn't fall out because of meat. I was just saying that it fell out coincidentally that time. It's usually just genetic, right? It's alopecia. That's my head. My dad lost his hair around the same age. I lost it now. It's genetic. Sucks. But it's not a diet. It's not a diet. Speaking to this, it's not a diet thing. Somebody said I like meat. Congratulations. Do you also like the exploitation and slaughter that animals go through? For you? You blame the carnivore diet though. No, you just made an inference out of that. Hi there, you wanna have a conversation?
We're curious.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, sure. Just the only question is we have to be somewhere in about 20 minutes or so.
So you've
Oh.
got about 10 minutes.
Yeah, sure. I
Probably
hope.
not nearly that long.
Yeah, 10 minutes should be more than enough.
Perfect. So
You wanna
why
come
are
here so
doing-
that you're in view?
Sure. Why are you doing a social experiment and what is it
Trying to
about?
have conversations with people. I'm Chip. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Terry.
Terry. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Terry?
We're from Winnipeg, Canada.
Winnipeg, Canada?
Yes.
I love the Canadians.
Oh, do you?
Amazing. Yeah. Well,
Get the Canadian flag.
Okay, we'll get the Canadian
Oh,
flag.
there it
in.
is.
Canadian
Oh, there it is.
flag.
Yes, we've got
Love
yes,
it.
yes. So
Love
that way
it.
we're not mistaken for other people.
For other, I see what you mean. Who voted for her?
Yes.
Well, any
yes.
of them, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
any of them. Yes.
Fair enough.
Yes,
fair
that's
enough.
right.
I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to
Okay.
speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
I volunteered at a wildlife rescue in Winnipeg,
Yeah.
and one of my jobs was to take animals that were not. We weren't able to release them because of their injuries. So I would take the animals to schools and teach children about how to respect animals, how to respect wildlife, and
Yeah.
that's part of my volunteer work now that I'm retired.
I love it. Do you think respecting animals is something that we should strive for?
I think it should be a fundamental part of how we are talking to our children and talking actually to everyone, because I find that as we live more in the cities, we don't understand wildlife.
Yeah.
We don't understand. If people see a fox in our neighborhood, sometimes they're, oh my goodness, there are a fox, and I'm saying, no, it's a wonderful thing because it keeps down the voles, it keeps down the mice, it's healthy,
Yeah.
and talk to them about the ecosystem, etc. And so I think that speaking to people about respecting animals is an important part of our humanity.
And we should respect animals, right? Like that's what I'm
Yes.
going for. Yeah.
Yes.
Do you think that if we choose to exploit them, are we respecting them?
Ah, I see where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I caught on to that pretty quickly. I think I've been on the earth a long time,
Yeah.
and I've learned that life is not black and white.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean about exploiting animals. So for example, I'm from Canada. I don't hunt, but when I was a child, our family was poor, and so the way my father put food on the table is he would go out and he would hunt.
Yeah.
Which in Canada people say, oh my goodness, you shouldn't do that. But is that exploiting the animals?
Yeah.
I think it depends on how it's being done.
I don't think it's exploitation still.
Exactly. But at the same time, otherwise his children would not have had enough food.
Yeah,
And
that's a
so-
different stage, right?
Exactly.
Like,
At the same time, we also have, unfortunately, a hog industry in my province where I do not buy ham, do not buy pork products in my province because the animals are not treated properly.
but why would you care if an animal is treated properly or not?
Because how we treat animals is a reflection of how we would treat our fellow human beings, and it's how we treat the earth. It's all
But don't
part
you
of
think
one
that the
piece.
reason why we should care about how we treat animals is the same reason why we should care about not killing them in the first place? Or not bringing them into existence only to kill them?
That's a very good question. You have to look beyond. Well, I agree with you in principle. Once again, life is different shades of gray.
Why? Do you have options?
We do. Oh, I see what you mean. Do we have
Right.
options in terms of one could be vegan?
Yeah.
One could be vegetarian.
Well, vegetarians do the same thing to animals.
They do. They
yeah,
do.
so it's about being vegan.
It's about the same thing. I think you've given me some food for thought, so to speak.
Well, I'm just trying to understand, like,
Yes.
because we should respect animals, but can we truly
Yeah.
respect them when we are making the choice? Because it's a choice. When I say, like, if you're in a situation where, like, I'm on a deserted island and I have to eat an animal to survive, I wouldn't bat an eye, but
Right.
nobody would bat an eye even if I did that with another human being, right? If I ate a human being on a deserted island to survive, nobody would be like,
I
why are
think
you
you'd
doing
make the
this?
headlines.
Sure, I probably make the headlines, but nobody would be like, oh, you're a monster. Everybody would be
Right.
like, you did what you needed to do to survive. But in a situation where we have options, how can we justify the exploitation of animals? Or demanding it, because that's what we do, we
Right.
demand it, right?
That's right. And you have a good point. I have to say, as I said, you've given me food for thought. It's not something I have pondered deeply before.
Yeah.
And so I don't have arguments ready to come back at you. I come from a background of academia where one goes back to the book stacks
Yeah.
and does some thinking and bounces ideas off people in order to form a cogent argument that could come back at you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, but like, I don't think you should be searching for an argument against it, because that's not the whole point of this, right? Because honestly, there is no argument. No matter how much you will search, there is no good argument against it. At the end of the day, it's as simple as if you have a choice between exploiting and not exploiting, there is no form of justification where you can make that it would be justified for you to choose exploiting.
So you're
right?
seeing it as a binary, as either
Yeah.
this is good or this is bad.
Well,
Not there is a place in
In
the
this
middle.
situation, yeah. So for us, for example, we could say that in a totality of the choices that we're making, we could see it as gray, right? We could say, yeah, sometimes I eat meat, sometimes I don't,
Right.
and then we could see that as gray. But the reality behind our choices, every time we choose to consume an animal product, it is black and white to the animal. We demand that an animal gets exploited. We demand that they get put into a slaughterhouse. Pigs put in gas chambers. Cows having their throats cut, having their babies taken away from them for milk because we impregnate them so that they produce milk, and we're not interested in the baby, so we kill the babies, the male babies specifically, because the females would do the same.
Right, right, yeah, the bulls are culled.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So all this, we cannot possibly justify it even with one choice, right? Like, I like to think that we are not good or bad people. We are not good or bad in total, but every choice that we make is a binary, whether it's a good or bad. Sometimes it's neither, but it is a good or bad choice a lot of the times, especially when it comes to violating the rights of others. So if our choice demands the violence or the exploitation of another sentient being, I would say then it's a bad choice regardless of how we see it, if it is a choice.
So I'm curious, I have a question for you.
Sure.
How would you feel, can you talk to me about your feelings about people owning pets in terms of owning dogs or cats?
Yeah.
How does that fit into your worldview?
I can explain.
around- Yes, please tell me.
Sure. So when it comes to, I love this question, by the way, great question. So when it comes to cats and dogs, I don't think we should be buying them from breeders, because bringing animals into existence to be our pets is obviously immoral,
Yes.
right? They don't deserve to be taken away from their
Right,
mothers.
and you're treating them as a commodity.
And you're treating them as a
Yes,
commodity,
yes.
as exactly as it is in animal agriculture. So, but if you're taking them from a shelter, if you're rescuing them, you're essentially just giving them another life. Instead of them being in a shelter in a cage, you're giving them a life where you try to give them love. As long as you're not treating them like a property, because you could also get them in your house and be like, you're my property now, I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Right. And
Right.
so how do you think we should be teaching people about pet ownership or how to buy or how to procure pets
Yeah.
in an appropriate, what we consider appropriate fashion? How would you
100%, yeah.
do that?
I would say adopt, don't shop is I think you've heard about that, right? Adopt, don't shop. I think it was a campaign made by PETA. It was a really good idea. I would say rescue animals more than anything. I don't know if have you heard about the beagle rescue recently?
Yes, I'm afraid I have to go because
Yeah.
our boat is leaving.
Yeah.
But
Thank you for having
well
this
done.
conversation with me. There's a documentary here called Dominion. It shows what animals go through, or the most important speech you'll ever hear. Can you give one of those a watch?
Great. Thank you. Thank you very much and good luck.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
your day.
I need a promise that you'll watch one of those.
I will try.
I appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Have a good
Found
one.
the right
Cheers.
person.
You found the right person?
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you found the right person.
Yeah,
to
she
talk
seems
to.
like a really open-minded person.
Yeah,
I appreciate
well,
it.
and knowledgeable and so on.
Yeah. Have a good one.
Good day.
Cheers. Oh, look at that battery, still good. I was okay. Wasn't there?
Before I do good milk, make it a little bit more safe and organized, I take the line and I change this line to the stage line. I'm a professional. That's why I work in the
Exposing your inconsistencies? Nah, bruh. None of those. Just sounds like you really want me to have inconsistencies while at the same time realizing I have none. Or at least none when it comes to animal rights. Maybe I am inconsistent in other ways, but none when it comes to violating other individuals' rights. I hope she watches one of those documentaries. I wouldn't bet on it. You know that old expression, there's no sense in beating a dead horse? That's kind of how it felt like with her. Felt like she kind of understood it, but, you know. You think she will? Yeah, I hope so. Was she nice? She was nice. It felt a little bit of a veneer of niceness more than actually being nice. It felt a little bit like being overly nice. That's how it felt in the moment for me. I don't know, like I don't want to be a dick and judge, but that's how it felt. It felt a little bit like it's a little bit of like if I pushed her a little bit, she wouldn't have been nice anymore, and I didn't want that. So, you know, I'm trying to be nice also. But I mean, maybe that was just my experience, right? Plants are sentient being. Oh, what a stupid comment to make. Oh, Katman Law is still here making stupid comments. When I'm pinned that, it's too stupid of a comment to have it pinned. Face of an average vegan? Yeah, looking young and sexy. Thank you. You wanna have a conversation? Looking like a gay Antifa recruit. So I'm looking like a cool anti-fascist recruit? Fuck yeah, man. I don't want to be fascist anyway. Anti-fascist is great. And gay means cool on this channel, so thank you. You just said I look like a cool anti-fascist recruiter. Yeah, hell yeah. We're all anti-fascist over here. I mean, not all of us, huh? So some might be fascist there. Why can you only eat certain plants? For this, what do you mean by that? Because plants produce a lot more types of micronutrients. Plants are nutrient dense. So plants' food are nutrient dense. Animal foods are energy dense. That's the first thing you learn when you become a nutritionist. So that means that plants will produce a lot more micronutrients. And certain micronutrients are not necessarily good for us, obviously. But you don't have to eat those plants. And that's it. Certain micronutrients don't even, like, they may not be good for us in large quantities, but they're present in very small quantities and they do absolutely nothing. Doesn't really matter. But that's also the case when it comes to animal products, so it doesn't really matter, right? Why are plants poisonous? There's some plants that are poisonous. What do you mean? Why are they poisonous? I don't think there's any teleology to that. They evolved that way. Why did plants become poisonous? Plants did not become poisonous for a reason. There's no teleology involved in it. I just explained it to you. They evolved to that position. They evolved by natural selection. That's all it is. And if you don't understand what that means, it's simple. There were plants that at some point, some of them had poisonous chemicals, some of them didn't. The ones that didn't did not reproduce, and the ones that did reproduce. That's why some plants are poisonous, some aren't. Doesn't mean anything else. That's also why some plants produce delicious fruits, because the ones that produce delicious fruits were able to reproduce faster, because animals would eat them, they would poop out their seeds, and a lot more of them would grow. So it's natural selection. There's no teleology involved in natural selection. So many people are coping with the meat emojis. Yeah, there's a lot of people like that. Without God, there is no true good or evil. Well, which God? The one that raped Mary? Because I would say maybe that's the evil one, huh? How do you know that the one that raped Mary isn't the evil one? Because, I don't know, man. I never heard of a story where the devil raped anyone, yet your God raped the woman. Chip doesn't believe in God. Well, I don't believe in magic, so how could I believe? There's no evidence for magic, so there's no reason why I would believe in magic. If it's subjective, why would we trust you over Hitler? You shouldn't trust me or Hitler. What the fuck are you talking about? You should trust logic or critical thinking. You should have a safe and good axiom, like for instance the golden rule, and then you should apply consistent logic over it and make sure to be critically thinking when you're doing that, as in to avoid biases or any form of fallacious thinking. Mary is the perfect creation. That's why God raped her, because she's the perfect creation. Don't disrespect Mary. I'm not. She never consented to having a baby, did she? She literally said, I am your servant, do what you please. Okay? The fuck, that's not consent. And if you think that's consent, then you don't know what consent is. And we have to go through consent yet again. I constantly have to have streams when we have to discuss about what consent is, because a lot of people don't realize what consent is. Fries. Freely given, retractable, informed, enthusiastic, and specific. You want to have a conversation?
Yeah, why not?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Do this.
Love it. Okay, you want to come here's the train view?
All right, conversation.
What's your name?
My name is Alvin.
Alvin, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. Where are you from, Alvin?
I'm from Leiden.
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 Oh, nice. Oh, I'm from Romania, but I live here in Amsterdam.
Romania? Well, that's cool.
So I want to ask you, do you think consent matters?
Consent, as
Yeah.
in mutual consent.
Yeah, like as in informed, specific, freely given, retractable,
Yeah.
and enthusiastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think that if somebody cannot give consent or cannot, I don't know, fulfill one of the requirements, like
Yeah.
freely given, retractable, informed, enthusiastic, or specific, do you think that then that means that that consent was not given?
No, it does not mean that consent has not been given. Because if somebody can't give any consent, well,
Yes.
you have to be like a human being. Think, okay,
So if somebody cannot consent, what do we do?
you don't do anything.
You don't do anything,
No.
right? You don't assume consent.
No,
You don't assume consent.
No.
Okay. Okay.
because if like no, don't no,
Do you think animals can't consent?
they can't consent. No,
No. So should we assume consent then?
no,
No. Okay. Would you say that then forcefully inseminating animals is wrong?
that is very much wrong.
Do you think that then farming is wrong because that's a core tenet of farming?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is actually wrong because you have a living person, living animal as well. They can talk, but they can't say I don't want this. And if they don't want this, and you're forcing them to do this, it's like being raped.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you buy animal products?
No, I
No?
am.
Are you vegan?
I'm vegetarian.
You're vegetarian?
Yeah.
So what kind of animal products do you buy?
I buy eggs, but I know it's bad with eggs.
Okay.
I only buy eggs. I don't like and cheese, eggs and cheese.
But you know it's cheese already, but like the forceful insemination of
I
cows.
know. I try to eat less because I am lactose intolerant.
So you're lactose intolerant and they're still eating cheese, man? What's going on
Because
there?
it's sometimes it's so good, but I know it's wrong sometimes.
Yeah, it's the wrong always.
It's always wrong.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. If you think about it, it's always wrong.
Yeah.
If you stop thinking about it, everything's
it's still
right.
wrong, but
it's
you
still
don't.
wrong, but everything's right.
But everything seems right. Yeah.
But you know, the most time people stop thinking about it.
That's true.
They just like a ostrich. They put their head in the sand.
It's easy to forget about it because we live in a society that's
easy
made
to
for us
not
to
think
forget.
about it.
Yeah. Yeah, but don't you think we should think about it because there's victims behind these choices,
Well,
right?
we should think about it. We
Yeah.
should think about it. We should think about what happens next.
But why wouldn't you then say, I'm vegan from now on? Label yourself as vegan, and then you don't have to remember anything else other than you're vegan, and you only choose vegan
Yeah,
products.
but the thing is, I have to learn a lot about being vegan.
Yeah, I
this
can help
is-
you with that. That's
This
no
is
worries.
this is what I learned.
Yeah.
I learned from being a kid, I learned you have to eat meat. You have to.
But you don't eat meat
drink
already
milk.
anyway.
No, because
Yeah.
I'm slowly unlearning these
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
But it takes time. Eventually, I might become vegan, but I'm not ready for that yet.
But you're saying all this like eventually I might become vegan. Like you're putting such a maybe, not even a
No,
surely.
it's not. It's not a maybe. Oh,
Say,
oh,
I might.
Yeah, it's more because I don't know a lot about it yet.
Yeah.
I try to learn more about it. I read a lot of articles. I have a couple of friends that when I talk about veganism, they go like, okay, here's a pamphlet, take this.
Yeah.
And
They're trying to help, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but I want to do this in my own time. Most of the time before I buy anything, I do a lot of research, thinking where does it come from? Who's involved with this? Am I willing to give this up? What is my, what should I give up to do this?
And I agree with you, right? Like, obviously, you can do it at your own pace. The only
Yeah.
problem is that when you choose to continue buying animal products, you choose to demand the exploitation, abuse, and slaughter of animals. And it's not like, I don't want you to, like, you can think of it as like, yeah, but I'm doing less than animals, less than others. But the thing about it is, animals are not an entity like the environment is,
No,
where you
I
do some
agree, I
for or
agree.
some against. There's a lot of individuals involved in that, and whenever you choose to buy an animal product like cheese, like eggs, an innocent individual, an innocent animal might get exploited and slaughtered
I
specifically
agree,
because you bought that product.
But now, most of the time, you forget about these things.
Yeah.
You-
But I'm trying to explain to you
I
why
know,
it's
I know.
important that you do it right away and not wait, because
No, because I forget about these things. When you're eating
Yeah.
something, you forget about it. And what they actually should do is what they do with cigarettes.
But you should make the choice right now in the moment. Then why aren't
But
you
I'm
making?
not ready for that yet.
Why not?
Because I have to do a lot of things. I'm autistic,
Yeah.
and I have a
I'm
small.
a bit neurodivergent myself.
I
so-
have a small ritual.
Yeah.
I have a small ritual, and if something changes in that ritual,
I get that.
I get all confused.
I get
So-
it, but like imagine that everything that you're going through, which is I understand the difficulty, is nothing in compared to what they are going through, right?
I know.
Like it's the exploitation and the slaughter is like the worst days that we ever had is
Yeah.
probably not even close to the best day that I ever had, right?
I know. All these chickens are cooked up.
Yeah, it's
together
not just that they're
and,
cooked up together, right? Like the only chickens that produce eggs are the females. The males are blended up alive on their first day of life.
digging.
It's fucked up, you know. Like and the females are also killed when they no longer produce enough eggs. So
Yeah, but I think what I just said, they should put when you buy a product, you forget how much pain it has.
Yeah.
So if they put labels on it, just like they put on cigarettes, like real visual things. If they, for instance, if you buy a carton of eggs,
yeah,
and they put in a visual picture of chickens getting murdered or something, or how they live in their environment.
But they're never going to do that because there's just so much financial incentive by the.
But if they did that, it would help.
I
It would
get
it
that,
would
yeah.
keep on this reminder of how bad it is actually.
But I'll make it easy for you. When
Tell
you
me.
buy an animal product,
Mhm.
you'll be demanding violence towards an animal.
Basically,
That's it.
yeah.
So when you're going to be putting your hands on an animal product and you're going to be picking it up, I think you should say this is violent. That's it. All of them are violent. All of them are.
That is so.
So just buy a plant-based product. I can't force you in any direction. I'm just trying to give
I
you
know,
some
but
pointers here and there.
you're giving me
Yeah.
you're giving me signs. You're giving me
Yeah.
like things to think about.
And act.
Oh,
And act.
yeah.
Yeah. You have to go. That's
yeah.
fine. Let me
Let's
give you a
take
card.
this.
I appreciate you stopping by, man.
Thank you.
You're
Thank you very much.
open-minded. Let's do a little bit more, because if the open-minded people don't do, who the fuck does anything in this world?
I like that.
Challenge
I like
22. They hook you up with a dietitian. They send
Yeah.
you recipes every day. They help you go vegan. It's called Challenge 22 because it takes 22 days to change a habit. That's what you need. You need to change a habit.
Let's check this out.
22 days.
22 days.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much.
After 22 days, it's gonna be easy, man. After a week, it's gonna be easy. Hell. Okay.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Cheers. Bro. Future vegan, 100%. I agree. He does seem like a future vegan. He seems like a nice guy. I really like him. I am Muslim and maybe vegan. You should, man. You should be vegan. The shit we do to animals is fucking insane. The reason why I stand up on the streets and do it is because it's such a low-hanging fruit. Like, fighting for animal rights is a low-hanging fruit because it's just so easy to understand the injustice happening there. Obviously, there will always be people coming up with excuses. We had some of those today also. But it's just such an easy thing. It's such an easy thing. Veganism is gay? Yeah, that means it's cool. You're right. Thank you for that. We are very cool. Gay means cool on this channel. If humans were vegan, we would have gone extinct thousands of years ago. Humans were always vegan. Humans have always been vegan. Being vegan means rejecting needless animal exploitation. It just happened that at some point in our life it was needed in our history. It's no longer needed now, but humans were always vegan. Very big brain people in chat, original? Yeah, it's okay. A lot of them are very much against they love forcing animals into slaughterhouses. They love forcing women to be pregnant. A lot of these people are like, they just love forcing others. They just love enforcing others. Like, oh, I have power. I must use that power to force others. You see? Like a lot of people in this chat, the non-vegans especially, they just love to force others. That's what they love. It's force. Their life, if you could put a hashtag on their life, it would be hashtag force. Why? Because they just like forcing others. Forcing, yeah. No, you're forcing animals into slaughterhouses. You're forcing women to be pregnant. What else? What else are you forcing? Who else are you forcing? Isn't he forcing people to be vegan? That's so stupid, thank you. Thank you for saying such a stupid comment. Nah, I'm informing people about their choices. I'm not forcing anybody there. I can't force people to be vegan. I wish I could, but I can't. I can't force people to be vegan. I would force people to respect the rights of others, yeah. I would force people to respect the rights of women, to respect the rights of other minorities, and to respect the rights of animals. Yeah, I would try to force them by, putting the threat of violence, as Sky likes to call it, laws. If you break the law, you're gonna go to jail. If you violate the rights of another individual, you're gonna go to jail. Yeah, I would love it if that were the case. But that isn't the case, is it? You can easily violate the rights of others and not go to jail. Well, depends on the rights, really, right? Because, I don't know. Depends on the situation, really. So, there's certain, rights is kind of a complex thing, but, the basic rights of body autonomy and shit, those shouldn't be violated. I would use force shows you have no problem with force. Well, I just explained it to you, huh? I guess it didn't reach your ears yet. That's fine. Maybe it will reach it eventually. I would force people to respect the rights of others, yeah. As I just told you, yeah. Don't violate the rights of others. We should have laws in place to not violate the rights of others, yes. Hi, you want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Are you okay being live on YouTube? I'm live on YouTube.
Oh, you wanted to put it on camera?
Yeah.
Where does it show?
It's on my YouTube channel.
Your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
And what do we want to talk about?
Animals.
Animals?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll talk about animals. Can we do it together or not?
Yeah, you can. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sorry?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Oh, wil je het
Live on YouTube.
Ja, wil je dat?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Who will see us? Doesn't matter. No.
Are you okay being live? I need a confirmation.
Oh, you need to know from me if it's
Yeah.
okay. Jij wil het wel?
Yeah.
Ja,
No
ik
worries.
hoef, van mij hoeft niet.
Nee,
You can be off camera, by the way, if you want. You don't have to be on camera if you don't want.
Okay, well, if you do put it on, it's okay.
You want to be off camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Do
Wil
you
jij
also
op
want to
de
be off camera?
Yeah. How does it show? Yeah, like this. You stay there.
Stay there.
Go ahead.
What's your name?
Katie.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Katie.
Hi. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm here as an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
The same as you do.
The
I'm
same.
also an activist.
You're also an
Yeah.
activist?
Yeah, not like you, I think so in experience, but I
Yeah.
want to do something for the animals.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
yeah.
Do you think it's okay? Do you think animals are worthy of moral consideration? That means that if something we're doing is impacting them, then we should consider our actions?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Then do you think that maybe when we choose to farm them, we are doing something bad for them and we should reconsider our actions?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
About the pigs, you mean altogether, or the transport? It's awful. It's I heard about the transport this week from England, Ireland. The little cows who were sent over there, not good.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I mean, all forms of farming, really, right? Because farming involves we selectively breed them, we bring them into existence only to kill them and only to use them, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Do we really need to do this to them?
No, we can do without.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Are you
Yeah.
vegan yourself?
I'm not completely vegan, but we're eating more and more considerable about meat. If I buy meat, I want to be sure if it's an animal who lived free.
Why?
And because I don't want the animals who were in caves and transporting.
Why don't you want that?
Why I don't want to eat that meat, you mean? Yeah, because it's not good. They're stressed and it's not fair. If you see the movies about animals who are raised in a different environment, for example, a squirrel who's been found and he's growing up with cats, then you see how sweet they are. So
Yeah.
every animal has an emotion and they're so sweet.
So if you're concerned about their well-being, shouldn't you also then say that we shouldn't kill them? Because the reason why we say they should live their life is because they want to, because they want to be free. Shouldn't then we say we shouldn't kill them because they also don't want to be killed?
Yeah, you're right.
Right?
Yes.
So shouldn't we then, do you think it's difficult for you to just be vegan? Like what's
No,
why
I
not?
think I can be vegan.
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
I'm already.
And you were saying you want to do something for them.
Yeah.
It's honestly the bare minimum we can do. I feel
Yeah,
like
yeah.
just don't pay for them to go to slaughterhouses,
No,
right?
I think that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I see that my son and my daughter they're already eating vegan.
Yeah,
So
amazing.
and we do it, yeah, also. And still, if we buy meat, we buy it at the butcher and not in a supermarket.
But it's the
because
same, you know that.
I know you're absolutely right. So
Yeah.
perhaps that's the reason why I'm here.
This is the sign. This is the sign.
This is the sign
sign.
that I have to quit
Yeah.
eating meat.
How
Yeah.
many, like if you were to put a number, how many animals would you want going forward to be exploited or killed for you?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I can wait. Say it again.
Sure. So if you could put a number, how many animals would you want to be exploited or killed for you?
Not one.
Not one. So zero?
No, zero.
That would mean
Yeah.
going vegan, huh?
Yeah, then I have to go vegan.
Have to
Yeah,
go vegan.
yeah.
Let me give you
I
let me
will.
give you a card. I appreciate you. You see, I like you. I like you. That's cool. So there's a thing here called Challenge 22.
Yeah.
They hook you up with a dietitian. They send you recipes every day. They help you go vegan for free. So if you have any concerns, what the vitamins to take or anything, they help you out with all of that for free.
Okay.
Okay. You also have documentaries here to learn about eggs, maybe to learn about honey, just to see what it feels like. Okay.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
I love it. I love to meet compassionate people. I love it. I
Yeah,
love
sorry, you want perhaps a discussion, but I agree
You
with you.
already agree
so,
with me, yeah.
I
That's
agree,
amazing.
sorry.
It's amazing. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for stopping by and have a great vegan life and a great day, okay?
And you too. Good luck.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Bye-bye.
Cheers. Bye. Bro, what's happening? Linda, are you here, Linda? Because yeah, you're here. I see you. Do you see what's happening? Am I insane? Like, is it changing? Are we witnessing change? Is it one of those days where we're like witnessing just the right people, or is it actually changing that people are actually going more and more in that direction? I think I need to, because this is kind of my weak spot, speaking to people who are almost there. So I think I need to learn to speak more to people who are almost there, because it's insane, huh? It's Saturday and sunny, yeah, that's what it is. It's Saturday and sunny, yeah. People are like, fuck work, I'm not stressed. Fucking capitalism, man. Fucking capitalism makes us do all sorts of weird shit. Very positive day, exactly, Martin. I'm leaving because you're a strawman religion. I only listen to the religion where there's a guy raping another woman, okay? Sorry. That's kind of funny to say that. Don't kill mosquito. No, not intentionally. Only if they're if you have a mosquito in your house, try to take them out. And if you cannot, yeah, it is what it is. But if you have an animal in your house, do the same. Try to take them out. And if you can't, it is what it is. If you have a human in your house, hey, you wanna have a conversation? Are you okay being live on YouTube?
I'm okay. I can come on the screen.
Okay.
Otto, come on.
You wanna come here's the chain view? You wanna come here's the chain view? What's your name?
My name is Saksham.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you.
Hi
Saksham.
Chip, how are you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
How do you feel about slavery?
Oh, bad, poor. I mean, no, it's not a good thing.
Is it immoral?
It is immoral, totally.
Yeah.
In all respect, I believe if I have the power, I would want to abolish it, and I would want to have some parity in the world and not disparity. Distinguishing people on the basis of money and using them as your slaves or using them as a part of things that you cannot do yourself and you want other people to do for you.
Yeah.
It's not justice, and I believe we should be doing something about it for sure.
Fuck yeah, man. Do you think that so am I to understand that if you are faced with the option between supporting slavery or not, you would definitely choose the not support?
I will definitely not support slavery, no. We do, I don't know if domestic help is also considered as slavery or not, but there are many countries I've seen that, they try to, but they pay for them. So that's probably something not slavery is. That's like their
It's a little
job
bit more
to do
complicated,
things.
I guess, there,
It's
yeah.
like something that they pay for their work that they're doing. That is still fine because you're getting paid for it. But slavery is something I believe that they don't get paid for.
Do you think animal farming is slavery? Because I'm here to speak for animals. Do you think animal farming is slavery?
I cannot answer that, to be honest. I wasn't in that frame of mind to answer these questions, but for humans I can still. But I love animals myself. I'm a dog lover. I'm a cat lover.
Do you eat animals also?
I do. I'm a non-vegetarian.
So
But not
how
all.
is that? How can you say you love animals if you pay for them to be exploited and killed?
It's probably two different things. Some animals don't live as long. Like chicken, I only eat chicken. I don't eat beef. I don't eat pork.
But you eat dairy products, right? Like milk and cheese.
Yes, because I
So
was being
cows are still
raised.
killed for you.
I don't think cows are killed for milk.
Well, who
Goats
produces the milk?
Goat and cows are not killed for milk because
produces
I,
the milk?
I come
Males or
from I come from the females. I come from a background where we have some land and farms where they actually used to breed cows, but they never killed cows. They only took
Wait,
milk.
breeding cows? You mean they like sexually exploit the cows?
No, they raised cows. Okay.
Well,
and
how do
then
they raise them? How do they
They
breed
gave them
them?
feed. They gave them the feed that is
But how
required.
do the cows multiply?
I'm not sure about it.
Yeah.
How do they multiply?
It's
Okay.
sexual exploitation.
I don't know how do they multiply.
But it's exploit. It's
I
sexual
didn't
exploitation.
see that part of it, but I've always seen the part where they actually take the milk out early in the morning. They
Where's
used
the
to-
baby?
The baby? I'm not sure where the baby is. I didn't see the
they're
whole
not
thing,
next
right?
to their mother,
I
yeah.
didn't see the whole thing, right? I took the product and I had it. I don't know how the product has been taken out. That's all I'm aware
So
of.
when you will see farms, you'll see that's mostly females because the males get killed. You'll also see that a lot of the times they separate the babies from their mothers so that they can take the milk. You can also see the fact that the cows are forcibly impregnated, right?
Maybe, yeah, that's not the right
They
thing to
don't
do.
get pregnant whenever
That's
they want.
slavery then, yeah.
Yeah.
That's animal slavery, which is not the right thing to
But
do.
for me, there's also slavery, isn't it? We bring them into existence only to kill them. We're not really concerned about what they're doing.
That's hurting, man. That's pretty hurting. And
So why not choose something else then? Because you said if you had the choice between supporting it or not, you would choose to not support it.
yeah, but at the same time, it's difficult for someone to just change the whole diet and something that you do every day and you
Why
just
is
want
that
to change.
difficult?
I don't know. I've not tried it.
Yeah.
I've not tried it, so it is difficult to think about it. Obviously,
It's difficult to think about
if,
it, but
if there is a substantial, an alternative for these things, and it brings about a change in the world, then probably I would want to prefer that. Yes,
Yeah.
I will prefer that.
So if you knew how to do it, you would
correct,
change.
correct, right?
So if I give you some resources, are you gonna go vegan?
My friend is vegan there, actually.
Amazing.
But I think I'm not sure with the milk if he's taking milk or not. I don't know. I
Well,
don't know.
vegan means you respect
Correct,
animals.
obviously, of course, yes, I know what you mean. But
So that means obviously you're not going to
yeah,
take their
so
milk.
he doesn't eat meat at all. Those both basically. So I still eat meat. That these guys don't eat meat at all. So I don't know. But yeah, I might do a research. Why not? Yes, why not?
So how many more animals are you gonna pay for to be violent towards and enslaved for you?
No, I don't want to be violent towards anybody. I think animal killing is obviously wrong, but that's how the nature of life is, Chip. I think so.
Is it? You pay for it to happen.
And it's not even right now. It's not even just now. It's been from thousands and millions of years, and then
Does that make it right?
It does not. But do you think in another 1,000 years can you change that? That's the point
It's
here.
gonna change in less than 100 years. Yeah.
Okay, then that's good.
Yeah, but the point of it isn't that, right? Like it's every time you make this choice, an innocent animal gets exploited, abused, and slaughtered for you. So how can you say it's not violence, it's nature? It's violence.
It is violence. It is violence.
So why support it? That's all I'm saying.
I don't kind of support these things. Like that's what I'm saying. It's the nature of life, and you're working. You come back home. You want food at that time. Sometimes you don't even think about what you're eating. You just want to sleep and go to bed.
You just go and eat the dog.
You just want to eat and just go to bed, right?
There's a dog in the house. You just kill him and eat him.
No, I don't eat dogs. Come on.
Why not?
I've not been raised in a country where
But
dogs
you said
are
you
killed
don't
for
think
money.
about it, so the chances are that you may eat the dog.
I may
but
not.
it's the same.
No, I don't think so. I see some videos which makes me feel crying about it. Like when I see that they steal not the dogs but the cows and the goats. That I see they take away the child away from the mother.
That's for
it
milk,
really
yeah.
it really makes me feel very very emotional about it. Yes, it does. But I understand the point of view here.
It's so interesting because you have these 2 points. You have this one side where you're like, I understand it, I
Correct.
like it, and then you have this other side where I want to continue doing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen to your rational side, man, not what you want to do. I'll give you a card because I see you want to go. Okay.
Thank you.
There's a documentary here called Dominion, but do you live in India or?
No, I don't. I live in Canada.
You live in Canada. Okay, okay. Because there was a documentary specifically for India if you wanted to, but Dominion is a really.
I will
good
still look into it. No problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And Challenge 22, they hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, and they help you
Nice.
go vegan. All of it for free.
Nice. Thank you so much. Nice
Come on,
meeting
no
you.
more animal exploitation. Man. Come on, you seem like a rational person. Don't be the bad towards animals, okay?
Thank you, man. Have a good
Have a good one. Ah, camera battery died. It's been 2 hours, huh? Okay, let's get one more conversations. I'll just answer some questions in the chat and I'm gonna go because I gotta work more on videos. Gotta work on the videos. Not a Canadian, yeah. Lip service, pretty much, yeah. Felt like lip service. Let's see what we get in here. But aren't humans meant to eat meat? No. We have empirical evidence showing that we can thrive on plant-based diets, so no, we're not meant to eat meat. What a shocker, another non-vegan with a cognitive dissonance on steroids. I don't think he was on steroids. Today I learned coconut milk is not milk. Did you? Is it not? What is it if not milk? It's pretty milky. Every time you pull almonds off the tree, they scream. Thank you. You're right. This is the stupidest comment. Thank you. You're right, JS. You made a really stupid comment. We are pinned it. You're right. Thank you for saying the stupidest shit. Not according to the anti-vegans. Yeah, but they're pretty dumb. It's not milk. And then he's using the R word because he feels insecure about his own, I don't know, his health. What's the stupidest comment? Every time you pull an almond from the tree, they scream. That's the stupidest comment. That's a pretty stupid comment. Yeah. Get yourself a steak. Well, give me money for that, huh? I'm not gonna do it, but still give me money. Chip, you literally fell for the rage bait. Oh, you mean the stupidest comment? I just put it in there. I'm not rage baited. If I fell for the rage bait, it would have meant that I got enraged. I'm not enraged, so I didn't really fall for it. I guess I fell for the trolling, but not for the rage baiting, right? So if he's trolling, I successfully got rage baited. No, a successful rage bait would imply that I'm enraged. I don't think you know what rage bait means, but that's okay. You'll learn. My vegan burger spot was full of all kinds of people today, families, older folks. Then the supermarket had the vegan and delicious sign. It felt like the word we want taking shape. Everything stays the same for the humans. Oh my God, Renee, that's awesome. We've also been having so many amazing conversations. So I'm feeling like, huh, things are changing. Things are changing, aren't they? Things are changing. Then we get these people in the chat who are like, oh, I want to change, okay? I like to lick animals, okay? Shut up, I like to lick animals' asses, okay? That's what I like to do. I like to kill them, cut their ass, and then lick them, because it tastes good to lick animals' asses. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they like to do, don't they? They like to lick animals' asses. I don't know, man. I don't like to do that. Hey, Julie, nice to see you here.
It's gonna be a good night.
You have to tell gay people to stop sucking meat? They're not sucking meat. They're sucking... Even if they are, they're just performing some consensual sexual acts. If you have a problem with consent, which I'm sure a lot of you don't even know what consent is, as we've established, then, you know, you should probably be a Christian, because Christians don't know what consent is. Go do something productive with your life. Oh, you mean like, I don't know, go to a church and indoctrinate myself by a rapist god? No, thank you. This guy needs to go back to Romania. Well, if you pay for my tickets, I might go. I need to visit my parents anyway, so I would appreciate it. If you send me right now, I think it's 300 euros, maybe 400 euros. You wanna have a conversation? If you send me 400 euros right now, I will buy a ticket to Romania. Yeah, I'm also gonna come back because I'm Dutch, so whatever. Chip, I just want you to know that I love you, buddy. Hopefully your mind heals in time. I don't know what you mean by that. My mind is pretty okay. Animal abuse industry is gonna lose. Hell yeah, they are. Show people pictures. Most have compassion. I've been showing people pictures also. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we should show pictures right now. But no, most people don't have compassion. I don't believe that to be true. Your brain is fried. By what? I mean, I would say, and please prove me wrong, but I would say when you start saying that this right here, when you say that this is okay, that this is moral, that this is justified, when you start saying that this is okay to do to animals, that's when your brain is fried. When you say yum, when you see this, violence, when you see a throat being open and guts falling out of that throat, and you say yum or delicious, that might mean your brain is fried. Not mine. Because I'm just a regular old folk trying to explain to you that what you're doing is fucking violent. I'm not a violent person. I guess a lot of you are. When you see violence, you start salivating, you might be a really violent person. I mean, what the fuck? The minute that the sun goes away, it gets cold. But I can't live without shawarma. You can have vegan shawarma. It's pretty fucking delicious. You won't even taste the difference, I bet you. Let's remove this pinned comment. That was too stupid. You wanna have a conversation?
Henry. How you doing? What's
How old are you?
I'm 19.
19?
Yes, sir.
I'm just asking people some questions about animals. You wanna try it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah. Why not?
You wanna try it too?
Yeah.
How old are you?
What's this? 19.
Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay. You wanna come here to the chain view?
Yeah. Why not, man? Yeah, I just saw your sign. I was like, hey, why not? You know?
Nice. What's your name?
My name is Matthew.
Matthew, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. What's
Nice
your
to
name?
meet you.
Henry.
Henry. Matthew and Henry. Where are you guys from?
From the States, United
From Virginia.
States.
from Virginia, the States. That's cool. That's cool.
yes.
So I take it you guys are against slavery, right?
Yeah, I think everybody is. yeah.
Everybody is. Everybody is. But somehow some people still pay for it. So do you think that if you're faced with the option between enslaving or not enslaving, what would be the best option?
Not slaving.
Not enslaving.
obviously, yes,
Do you
sir.
think farming animals is slavery?
Farming animals, can you elaborate on that a little bit?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, like is it if we did the same thing that we do to animals when we farm them, if we did it to humans, would it be slavery?
I mean, if they
I mean, animals don't think, you know. No animal thinks, really.
Yeah, some humans also don't think. If
Yeah.
we did the same thing to them, would it be slavery?
I think because their intelligence level and because they taste good and all that, I think it's different. 100%.
Intelligence level and they taste good, yeah.
Yeah.
So is
but
it slavery?
I guess you could call it animal slavery, instead of human slavery.
No, it's just work. Just work.
It's just
like
work.
since the dawn of time, we've had oxen and pulling for our fields, tilling stuff. So
Yeah.
So
But
I
now
don't
we
think it's
know.
slavery.
Now we don't need it. That's the difference. Isn't it?
Yeah, that is true. But poorer communities and all that, they may need to have
It's
that.
cheaper to not eat the animal products. What do you mean?
Say again. I'm sorry.
It's cheaper to not eat animal products.
I guess
yeah,
you're
but
right,
I like animal. I like burgers. I'm a fat American, you know.
So do you
it's like-
justify the violence of animals?
Yeah.
So you think violence towards animals is okay?
No, I don't think like
For
Like
with no
cows.
necessity behind it.
Yeah, yeah. Because it's like, where else are you gonna get that lean cut Angus beef? You
So
know,
if
that
we did
tastes
the
like-
same thing to dogs, would it be okay?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, they do it in China and other places.
Yeah, he knows it. So, so if I bring dogs into existence, shoot them in the back of the head, so give them a great life, and I shoot them in the back of the head at 2 years old when they no longer grow, and then I use their body as a punching bag. You're saying what I'm doing is moral, right?
To certain people, yeah.
To you.
can't really judge. Not to me. No.
To
I
you,
have
it's not
dogs.
moral. Why? Well, why wouldn't that be moral? I need to exercise, and I choose to exercise that way.
No, I mean,
Why
look,
wouldn't
there's a
it be
difference
moral?
In America, at least, and in Europe, for the
But why is
majority.
it not
it's like-
moral?
I think different cultures have different.
It's because
But
you
why
pet
is
your
that not
dog,
moral?
You pet your dog, you grow up with your dog. When you
Well,
see
this
a
isn't
cow,
the dog that you pet.
it's
They're
like-
brought into existence specifically for this purpose.
Oh, specifically punching bags.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I live next to a turkey
So
farm.
is it
so-
moral to do this to a dog?
Excuse me. No, honestly, me personally, I don't think it would be moral
Why?
to punch a bag because it's yeah.
I think it would.
I'm sorry, let me
Fuck
just
it.
think a
Honestly, I mean.
So you're saying it's moral? See?
It's like,
He's saying
all
it's
right,
moral.
What about a carrot? It grows in the ground. You rip it out and eat it.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, I mean, a
it's
carrot
living.
and an animal are exactly the same.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
but people and animals
Is
aren't
the Earth
same.
flat also?
Yeah, the Earth is flat.
The Earth is flat. Okay, yeah,
But like,
congratulations.
no, it's the same thing. An
Just
animal
giving me
is
good content
it's,
right now, saying that the Earth is flat.
it's all bred to be eaten. It's like there's no point in just stopping.
Yeah, just like that dog is bred to be used as a punching bag.
It's bred to be pet, and taken care
No,
of.
this one is bred specifically to be a punching bag.
Are you a vegan? Are you vegetarian?
Yeah, I'm an animal rights activist.
Animal. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
This makes
I
more sense to
I
me
think
now,
the conditions those chicks have in those farms, that's horrible. You shouldn't have it, but
Wait a minute, why would that be horrible to you? You don't care about animals. You said it's okay to
No,
bring them into
because I
existence
can't
and
do
kill
shit
them as
about it,
punching bags.
There's this one. I don't know if you know the show called Rick and Morty. There's this
Yeah.
one episode
I
where
mean, I have a hat with Rick and Morty on.
Oh, that's pretty cool. About this show, about this episode where these specific humans looking, you kill them, they turn to spaghetti and all that.
Yeah, that's a good episode. huh?
Yeah, and during the end,
They're like, yeah, I don't want to think about it. Huh?
Yeah, exactly, because of all projection thing.
Yeah.
I think
That was an episode about veganism.
I think
yeah.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what you're talking about. It's
Yeah.
just, I just love McDonald's. I love burgers and chicken nuggets. It's like, I can kind of look past
Would you
that.
pay
sort
for
of thing.
humans to be slaughtered? Because you said dogs,
If
yes.
they tasted good, fucking hell yeah.
So, wait, so you think that Jeffrey Dahmer was wrongfully convicted?
No, I never said that.
Well,
But
so wait, because that's the logical
humans
conclusion.
and
If you think Jeffrey
animals are
Dahmer should have gone to jail, then you think that what he did is wrong. So then you should
yeah.
think that killing humans for food is also wrong.
I
So
think
is it wrong to kill humans for
He
food?
should have went to a different country where it was legal to do that. I think.
Is it wrong to kill humans for food?
In some way, you are killing a person when they work at a slaughterhouse for like 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. You know what I mean?
Is it wrong to kill humans for food?
I think it's wrong to kill things in like horrible areas. You know,
Is
they.
it wrong to kill humans for food? You seem to be dodging this
No, it's not
question,
wrong
like-
to kill humans for food.
It's
Fuck
not
it.
wrong to kill humans.
Fuck it.
So then Jeffrey Dahmer was wrongfully convicted.
Yeah, I mean, you've had, you know.
You got to realize he also drugged and raped and.
Yeah, we're not drugging and
Wait,
raping
is rape
cows.
wrong?
Yeah, it is wrong.
Even if we do it to animals?
Oh,
We don't do that to animals.
We
though.
don't do it to
do
animals?
we do like you're talking about animals to animals, not human to animal.
Oh no! We jerk off bulls, take their semen, and inject it
That's
in
part
the.
of breeding. You know, it's not. It's not.
Wait,
a
are you saying
thinking
that
thing.
jerking off bulls is not sexual exploitation of animals?
It's like going to a sperm bank.
Yeah.
I guess.
But they're not.
when you go to a
thinking-
sperm bank,
but-
you're not jerking off somebody else. It's somebody who gave consent to put their.
If you
sperm
look at
in
all
there.
these people, they have thoughts in their brain. You know,
So
the
do
cows
animals, yeah.
never have a thought in their
Yeah, they do,
brain.
they do.
All they do is like eat, fuck, and then die. You know, that's
Well,
all
no,
they really
all they do in reality is, first of all, they have thoughts. For example, one interesting experiment was that only recently we realized that that cows are as intelligent as bonobo monkeys because they do use tools for multiple purpose. It took us thousands of years of us exploiting them to not realize this. And do you know why that happens? It's because we always put them in this perspective where we exploit them. If I put you in a place where the only thing you can do is eat, fuck, and die, then the only thing you will do is eat, fuck, and die.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
That doesn't mean that you cannot
Then
do
at that
more.
point, am I really a human?
That doesn't mean you cannot do more. And yes, you're still a human because you're part of the group Homo sapiens still. So it doesn't mean you cannot do more. The question remains, right? Like, you guys sound a little bit ableist. Do you think we should judge whether to exploit and slaughter somebody based on their capabilities?
That's just because they were born a human. You know, if you had a cow that was two-headed and you couldn't think, you know, it couldn't walk, you'd just kill it. You know what I mean? Like,
How would you
but
know if they can think?
a person?
How
is
would I know
more
if you
than
can
that.
think?
I'm talking to you right now.
That doesn't mean you can think.
It's because we were able to bring up. You see all of this.
It's because
around
we
us,
saw you on
right?
the street.
I
and said,
can't.
"Come
You
talk
can't
to
prove
me,"
that
you
you
know?
can think, can you?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't. How can you prove that you can think?
Ask me a question.
Prove to me that you can think.
No, that's not a question.
How
Ask
can
me,
you prove that you can think?
What color is that fence? It's black.
That doesn't mean you've
I
thought.
thought about the words, and then I thought about the color of it.
I can
So
ask
it's like-
ChatGPT about what color is this fence, and ChatGPT will say black. Doesn't mean that ChatGPT thought.
Yeah, it did. Sure, it did.
So you cannot prove that
It
you have
computed,
thoughts in your
you know?
brain. I assume you have thoughts in your brain.
I think eventually one day
But
when
we
animals,
actually show that we should actually have enough evidence showing that animals think. Yeah.
well, when they get to the point where they can talk for themselves, I will become a
What about the humans who can't talk for themselves? Is it okay to slaughter them? Oh yeah, you said it is.
It might be in other countries, but not in America.
No,
or
to
Europe.
you. To you, it is.
To me, that's why we're all glad I'm not running the world. You know what I mean? I can't have complex thought. You know, but
You can't have complex thought?
I might not be able to. But I'm still.
That,
you know,
that must mean
you
it's okay
shouldn't
for me to
slaughter
kill you, because I can have complex thought.
What?
I get
mean,
where you're coming from. I'm siding with you 100%. But like,
What do you mean? Which part of you are signing?
I
with
would
me?
say like the first part where I'm thinking right now using thought, right?
Yeah.
About what you're saying. You
Is
know,
it complex thought? Because if
Complex
it's
thought.
not, I might also be able to kill you also.
Yeah, that is true. You know, he's able to kill me and all that. You know, it's possible.
I
But,
have pretty fucking complex thoughts.
Yeah,
I have,
man.
I
What'd
have
you have
thoughts
for
that have
breakfast this
thoughts.
morning?
Thoughts have thoughts.
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
This morning is protein smoothie because I went to the gym.
What was it made out of?
The protein smoothie? Berries, bananas, and protein powder.
So when they grew those bananas in wherever, you
Yeah.
know, and they wanted to keep those bananas to keep growing,
Yeah.
right? And they had those bananas, and they were like, all right, let's put stuff on the bananas to get rid of the bugs.
Yeah.
Did those bugs also have the right to live
Yeah, they
like
did.
we do?
Yeah.
So in
Do you
some
think
way,
I don't have the right to protect my food?
so then I should have the right to protect, you know,
To protect what?
my cows. You know, I should
But
be
they're
able
not
to
yours,
slaughter.
are they? That's the whole point of it, isn't it?
But they're
Cows
not
are
what?
not food. Cows are not objects. They're individuals. They're sentient beings.
I think I can't agree.
You can't agree that they're sentient beings?
We can
you
never
disagree
come,
with science?
We can never come to an agreement about
Do you
this.
really think the Earth is flat? Really?
No, I'm a smart person, but I'm also, you know,
Well, it doesn't sound like it if you disagree with science.
I just think they taste too good to be.
Do you think they're sentient?
I believe
No.
if they wanted
No?
to be sentient, they should have rose above us.
They are sentient.
Well, then the day they
We have the
become
Declaration of
voters,
Sentience by
the day-
Cambridge and by New York saying
Well,
that conclusive evidence that they are sentient. Written by Nobel laureates. It's been done for like, we know that they're sentient for like at least 50 years.
I think that's just bullshit. I don't know what to tell
Pull
you.
up your phone.
What about before those
Come on.
50 years?
All right, what do I Google?
Google, ChatGPT, whatever you want. Are animals sentient?
Yeah,
Simple.
I believe that they are sentient. They can form thoughts, but I don't think it's as complex as a human brain or anything like that.
So we judge now based on the complexity of thoughts?
Yeah, I guess that's
Yeah?
what this whole
So a human
world
being
is.
who
They
cannot
can't-
have complex thoughts is okay to be exploited and
If you
slaughtered?
put a bull in the Times Square, whatever the fuck this is, right outside this museum, right, this beautiful place, it wouldn't think, let me talk to people.
Well, if I
It would
put, if I
think,
put a
"Let me
baby
run-
in there,
run around,
if I
I'm
put
so
a baby
scared."
in there, it wouldn't think let me talk to people.
No, because
it would run around scared and shit.
It could have never
Do the same thing, so
the
it's okay
baby
to kill
could learn,
babies.
you know, not the bull. The
No,
bull
there's
could
babies
never
who cannot learn.
There are babies that could learn, but what the fuck, it's a baby, you know.
So the babies who cannot learn,
So
it's okay to
I
kill
think
them?
what he's trying to say is that
You know
the
what, I
bull
think-
cannot learn as much as a baby.
There's babies who can learn less than bulls.
Humans
Yeah, that's
first
true.
is all I think. Humans first. As long as the
You can
humanity,
say that,
as
but
long
what
as every
does-
single person on this block is
But
is
what?
happy,
Okay,
I'm
okay,
good.
but would you say family first also?
Not in every single situation and every single way.
So you wouldn't put your family before other strangers?
Now, see, I feel like you're asking a question that's like
No, it's pretty clear. Humans
two-sided.
first. No, it's pretty clear.
I
Humans
feel like
first.
okay, sure, humans first,
Humans
family
first, family
right?
first, right? But family first doesn't mean that I get to cut the throats of strangers. Humans first doesn't mean I get to cut the throats of animals, does it? Humans first just means you value the humans more. But the
Yeah, I
reason
don't
why it's
know.
or the reason why it's wrong to kill humans is not because they're human. Is because the reason why it's wrong to kill you is because I know that you value your life. I know that you value your life. If you tell me please kill me, if you tell me and you explain to me, and we go through this whole process, maybe psychological treatment and everything, and you still want to die, then me killing you wouldn't be wrong because you want to die, right? The only reason why it's wrong to kill somebody is because they don't want to die. It's the same for animals. They don't want to die. They beg for their life when we try to kill them. So why would it be okay to kill them, huh?
Well, it's like what it's he can relate on this a little bit. I had to put my dog down, you know, because he was suffering from a lot of
Yeah, you do it in their interest,
disease,
though, right?
Do in their interest, because if I ever kept them a little longer, then you know they wouldn't feel a lot of pain and all that. So.
Yeah, but you do it in their interest. If you did it in your interest, if like, for example, you put down the dog because you're like, oh, I'm fucking done with this dog. I don't need this dog. I'm done with it. Then that would be wrong, right?
Yes, it would.
But if you do it, if you're looking after them, it's a different case scenario. That's my
do
whole
you have
point.
like a dog or something?
No.
You don't have a pet or anything?
I think it's I think a lot of humans think differently about you know what you're talking about.
Humans
animal
thought differently
rights and
about
all
slavery also. When during slavery
All
times,
right.
there were
Look.
humans who said it's okay to enslave, humans who said that it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Look, I support slavery. That's if I want to eat, you know, a bull, you know, or whatever the fuck, some Angus.
But let me ask you,
I'd
because
love to do that. Yes, sir.
like, let me show you this. What do you think? Well, just let's skim through it and tell me how any of this is justified, huh?
Okay. Oh. Yeah, you're right. Well, oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Well, the thing is, I would say about this right here is that you know you wear this type of stuff on your clothes and all that.
Well, he probably doesn't because he's an animal rights activist.
Yeah, yeah. Which is good,
I
good
will.
For you. You know, I
you know?
I support whatever you.
Show you
think
this
and all
specific.
that. Yeah,
Look at
go
this.
for it. If something specific you want to show.
This
us,
is
yeah.
cows. This is what we do to ducks, to the rabbits, cats and dogs.
Ooh, don't even-
This is sheep and I don't know what those animals are. This is cows specifically for dairy and for meat. Is this justified to do to them? Cut their throats open just because you think their flesh tastes good?
I mean, I've eaten something that looks like that before. I can't really be sympathetic towards it. You know what I mean? It's just
Is
an
it
animal.
possible that you're engaging in motivated reasoning? Do you know what that is?
I understand what you mean. I don't want people to die, but right now that's not.
What
that's
would
not
be
my
the
issue.
difference? I'm curious, like if I send a cow to a slaughterhouse and I send a dog to a slaughterhouse, what would be the difference? And don't you think they both would feel the same?
Yeah, but the dog's cute. It gives me dopamine. You
So
know,
you think
the
we should
cow is
judge
just fucking
people?
stinky and
shouldn't-
ugly.
You think we should judge individuals based on whether they're cute or not?
That's kind of.
Is that
I
the
don't know.
society you want to live in, where you're like, you're cute?
Not individuals.
It's okay for me to
Obviously,
slaughter you?
If I see some guy walking down the street, I'm not going to be like, well, you have more value because you are better looking. It's
Why
more
not?
like, Why not? It's
Yeah.
because that's a human, you know?
So what?
I think you'll find a lot of people. I think this will be my closing statement. I think you'll find a lot of people that are going to disagree just because they don't.
No, you're just
really
engaging
care.
in motivated reasoning. That's all it is. Because if it were dogs, I'm sure you wouldn't pay for it. If it were humans, you wouldn't pay for it. Yeah, you try to bite these bullets because you're
I don't
like
know.
maybe your ego is hurt or something. But like, it's not. You're. The reality is probably you wouldn't be engaging in any form of violence towards another dog that you, as you said, you find them cute. But you wouldn't want to be judged based on that, right? If somebody doesn't find you cute, that they cut your throat, right? So why
No,
would you
but
judge them based
it's
on
different
that?
when it's an animal. You know,
You're
it's
an animal too. What do you mean?
unthinking-
We're all animals. We're humans.
Yeah, but we think. I'm looking at that guy
Animals
over there.
think
I could
also.
probably wave at him if I wanted to.
Animals think also, yeah.
So, I don't know. That'll be that. I'm.
So I
The Earth is not flat.
I have
The Earth
one
is not
question
flat.
for you.
Yeah.
This final question. I'll let you do what you do, brother. What about if they had no thought? What if we could scientifically prove that animals could have no thought?
Do they have an experience of life?
Hey, we gotta go. Yeah, I'm sorry, brother.
If they have an experience of life, they deserve to live.
I agree
That's all
with
it is.
you.
It means they have a soul. You see, you have the cross. I'm guessing you think you have a soul.
Yes, sir.
Animals have the same.
You're right.
Have a good
It
one.
was nice talking with you. Thank
Have a
you.
good one. Cheers. I mean, he was respectful. I shook his hand. The other guy, no. I wouldn't have shaken his hand even if he wanted to. Sorts of nonsense they were bringing to the table, huh? Give him a card? Wasn't worth it. Did they get a card? No, they didn't. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think any of them were actually interested. Yeah. They were kind of fucking awful people, huh? It's okay. It's okay. We got some good people. We got some awful people. We always get them. And we're gonna do this also tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. He'll Google it later. The orange hoodie dude was all right. Well, I don't know, because he kept, like, if you listen to it carefully, he wasn't the one initiating the stupid comments, but he was the one agreeing to them. So, yeah. You're just virtue signaling? No, I'm not. I'm actually providing people with the options to no longer exploit and slaughter sentient beings. Virtue signaling would imply, look at me, I'm doing better. No, I'm trying to tell them, hey, don't exploit and slaughter other sentient beings, and here's how you do it. Now, I think you reached the orange guy pretty well, maybe even both. They just weren't ready for the full impact. Yeah, maybe. You know, they'll do their own thing. You have such a strong character. Thank you, I guess. I rarely get this comment, but yeah, thank you. Oh God, fucking animal abuser. Animal abuser! Animal abuser! Animal abuser! There she is, animal abuser. A horse in the middle of fucking Amsterdam. I'll have a problem calling them out. Brother. Cry more. I will probably cry later. Thank you for being concerned about me. I do cry. It's good to cry. Yeah. I hope you engage in crying also. Strong men actually cry, and I'm a strong man, and I do cry. Yeah. I cry. I eat tofu. I'm not scared of crying or eating tofu, and I'm not scared to actually, good for you fucking abusers. Exactly, Raven. And I'm not scared to speak my mind and, stand up for what is right. If you guys are so indoctrinated and so afraid to stand up for what is right that you'd rather commit unfathomable, I don't know how to say that word, but you know what I mean, incredible violence towards innocent sentient beings, and I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't think, I think you might just think too much of yourself if you think that's a better thing to choose. Yeah. No way you just got mad about enslaving horses. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like slavery towards horses also. A lot of people have gotten the memo that animals are sentient. I didn't know either, and when I found out, it hit home. Once you know that, you cannot prove your own sentience, but it's the biology. Yeah, that was kind of sick, wasn't it, Rene? Thank you so much, Rene, for the super chat. Hey, can we get some doublies in the chat for Rene? He donated twice today. Thank you so much, Rene. I appreciate you. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. W's for Renee. Yay, Renee is a cool guy. Yeah. Off you pop, Romanian. Well, I'm Dutch, I'm not Romanian, but I appreciate it. Without meat from the animals, we wouldn't be here as a society. So we could say the same about wars, can't you? Doesn't mean we should continue doing wars. We wouldn't even be at the point where you even have options to eat vegan meals. The same you can say about wars, again, yet you would not justify committing wars, can you? And in fact, we have plenty of data showing that you can thrive on a plant-based diet and it is worse for the environment, worse for our society to consume animal products, and thus, why do it? If it's worse for everyone, why do it? Oh, right, because of your ego. Because you want to feel like a big man. I want to feel like a big man. If I don't put violence on the little people, I'm going to feel like a small man. I want to feel like a big person. I want to feel like a big man. Big man. I'm a big man, okay? I violate the rights of small animals. Why? Because I get pleasure from it. And I feel like a big man. Joe Rogan told me that I feel like a big man if I violate the rights. Andrew Tate said if I disrespect women, I'm a big man. Yeah. Don't be that person. Yeah, she was laughing. She was walking by laughing. Be a feminist, be a vegan. Stop it with this nonsense. Stop it with this fuckery. Respect the rights of others. Be a feminist, be a vegan. Don't violate the rights of others. You have the right to live your life however you want up until it violates the rights of others. It's as simple as that. Hard to take Chip serious when he acts like this? Well, it was a joke. Yeah, obviously, you shouldn't take me seriously. Yeah, you're laughing at me. Thank you, Christoph. I am very funny. You're right about that. You're a dumb liberal, of course. Yeah, you think I'm a liberal because I think women should have equal rights and opportunities. So I'm guessing you're a fascist then, huh? It's funny. Oh no, he says women should have equal rights and opportunities. He must be dumb. The dumb person thinking women should have equal rights and opportunities. Doesn't he know that women are different than men? But does the difference justify any form of difference in... No. Even elephants wave to each other and they mourn the dead. Oh, that's awesome. I'll use it next time. Thank you for that, Julie. Be kind to other creatures even if we don't understand their language. Thank you so much, Julie. Oh my God. And some more W's for Julie also. Chip, why do you call yourself Chip? Well, my name is Chiprian, so it's short for Chip. Christopher Owens, if you find me funny, subscribe, man. I'm pretty funny, yeah. I'm a pretty cheeky guy. Cheeky. Animals even use body language to communicate cross species. They do. It's so insane, huh? Like I walked to a park. When was it? On Thursday, when I took a little bit of day to myself. I went on a walk to a park, and there, sadly, they have animals there, which is kind of not nice. But the one thing that I did see was, you know what? Animals collaborating with each other. Animals just like actual. What do you call it? Oh man, my brain is after working all day, my brain is like, nope, not gonna tell you. Just collaborating, animals collaborating with each other, you know. That's something you don't see very often. Do you have respect for someone if they don't agree with your vegan path? I mean, they don't have to agree with my vegan path as long as they no longer exploit animals. If they choose to exploit animals, then I don't respect their choice to exploit animals, no. Just like I wouldn't respect their choice to exploit other humans or to exploit anybody else. Symbiosis, thank you, Renee. Symbiosis was the word, yes. Animal abuser! Yeah. Animal abuser! She knows it. Man, I would smoke you if you called me out in public. If I called you out for abusing animals, you would have a problem with that? You think those horses are unhappy? I think, yeah, when they're ridden, they're not happy, yeah. They have a shit in their mouth, like this, and then they direct it like this. They tell them how to move based on some shit in their mouth. You think that's nice towards an animal? Would you like it if you had some shit in your mouth and somebody would keep you? No, you wouldn't. Horses are slaves, exactly. It's insane, huh? It's insane that some people are like, they're so indoctrinated and they think it's so normal because to them it's something nice, right? Like to them they see it as, you know, if you want to have a relationship with an animal, with a horse, I don't have a problem with that. But you don't have to ride them. You don't. You can just, you know, be with them, be besides them, move around with them, right? And you don't have to put your weight on top of their back. That's not always good for them. A lot of times it ends up being bad for them. I don't get this. Like, why you guys are so indoctrinated by this nonsense? Like, you're so, like, I'm trying to challenge the things that we've been indoctrinated with. And you're just like taking it all in. You're like, well, that's what I was taught. That's what I'll believe for the rest of my life. Oh my God, Marcos, thank you so much. W for Marcos also in the chat, huh? Marcos, amazing. Yeah, more Marcos. Thank you so much, Marcos. I can see it in your face, Chip. You're easy as a bruise. What? So stop making out you're a hard man. I'm not a violent person, if that's what you're asking. I don't know what you mean by that. But I don't know why you would threaten me. Is your ego that hurt that you would threaten me for calling animal abusers? Just finished Neon protest? Hell yeah, Alexandra, that's amazing. Horses are exploited, end of story. Thank you, Martin. That's exactly it. This guy looks kind of gay. Thank you. Gay means cool on this channel, so I do look cool. Your government wants to destroy your ethnicity and economy? No, they don't. Nobody's destroying my ethnicity and my economy. The corporations are destroying the economy. What the fuck are you talking about? This is the struggle you pick? Who gives a shit? Are you the one paying for it or not? I wouldn't pick. I would fight for anything else. I would rather fight against the injustices we do to humans or shit like that. But those are considerably more complex. This one's a very easy one. All you can do is say, you know what? I'm no longer going to pay for animal products. That's it. The minute you guys stop paying for animal products, the minute you stop enslaving animals, is the minute I start fighting for something else. You are trapped in the European Union. Your life sucks. Bro, you've been really you've been severely brainwashed if you think life in the European Union sucks. Oh no, I have healthcare. Oh, you must be American, huh? You probably don't know what that is. Let me explain. Healthcare is when you can go to the hospital without getting bankrupted. Let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah, I have access to education. Also, you don't know what that means. That means I can educate myself without getting bankrupted also. Shall we go more into this? Oh yeah, I have trains. Oh, that means I don't have to buy a car, so I don't have to get bankrupted by cars. I can get on a train. I can bike everywhere. Vegans are pro-bestiality? Not at all, man. We're actually very much against it. If you buy dairy products, you're supporting bestiality. So I don't know if you think we, the ones who choose to not buy it and choose to fight against it, are the ones who are for it. That's kind of a contradiction. The European Union is arguably trash, but the USA is worse. Yeah, that's not true. Yeah, healthcare in the US. Sorry, Daniel. I think it sucks, man. I think US is such a great country, and the fact that your government is a piece of shit like Trump, especially nowadays, like with Trump, Jesus Christ, it's just gotten downhill all way too much, right? Like a fucking convicted rapist and in power. What did we expect? A fucking failure of a person who bankrupted every single person. Have you guys seen that shit about how that was funny? RFK Jr. saying, if the price is 600%, then it was a 600% increase. No, it was a 500% increase. And then he says, if the price goes from 600% back to 100%, then it's a 600% decrease. No, it fucking isn't. It's like 80 something percent. It's so fucking funny how stupid they are. Like they can't even, like they don't even know basic math, man. They don't even know basic math. They're so fucking stupid. I feel very sorry that you guys have empowered those stupid people. It's very sad. It's very, very sad. I saw that clip, yeah. Yeah, it's bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's bad especially because like there's a lot of good things about America, and namely the freedom of speech is a really good one. Freedom to assembly is a really good one. They were pioneers in a lot of things, but this shit, Jesus Christ, that's stupid. Wait, I want to know why Chip thinks it's okay to lock his parents in an assisted living home while he stands out here shilling to save the shrimp. Does he not care that they need their son? What are you talking about, bro? My parents are in their house in Romania. What do you mean by that? I appreciate your empathy. Man, I feel like it sucks, man. It sucks. And the price, like everything is so fucking expensive there. Like, don't get me wrong, prices have risen everywhere around the world, right? Like, we had the inflation after COVID, and now we're getting the fucking price rise because of Trump's war with Iran. God damn it, this is stupid, man. God fucking damn it, just pisses me off. Let's get another interview. Fuck it, why not? Let's get another one. Thank you, Elzar. You're right. Let's get another one. I'll try to hold this and see if we get some people. It's just annoying, man. It's just fucking help your parents, says Daniel. I actually do help my parents financially, so yeah. You wanna have a conversation? Bonus stock, yeah, why not? One more. Pick the biggest, strongest dude you can see. As you can see, I'm holding a sign and people come to me. I don't force people to have conversations with me. I know you guys have a problem understanding what? You don't force others? But no, I don't force others. You force their responses? How could I force their responses? I just ask them questions and I draw deductions from their questions. Simple as that, huh? Oh, you're saying something? Simple. Let's see if what you're saying is valid or not. It's so funny there's some people so triggered in the chat, huh? I don't know why people get so triggered by this. The minute you speak up for animal rights is the minute that people get triggered. I think it's because they realize that they themselves would probably say the same stupid shit and they would feel embarrassed about it. You guys want to have a conversation? But today we had a lot of cool people, didn't we? Today we had a really cool people. Today we had a bunch of cool people. Maybe then I should put the signs back if I'm gonna have another conversation, because otherwise people make decisions based on how much time they have, like sometimes they need to see the signs, otherwise, yeah. Hey Peg, nice to see you here. I'm gonna try to have one more conversations and I'm gotta downplay it so they can keep eating their corpses. I think so. I think, Linda, it's a little bit like they feel bad. Hey, Savvy Coops. I think it's a little bit like they're feeling bad when they see other people and they think, oh no, that's how I would answer it. Oh no, I would feel also stupid. They realize that their answers are pretty stupid or silly. And then they're like, oh shit, my answers would probably be stupid or silly. And instead of trying to learn to get their answers to be better, or instead of trying to realize that maybe what they're doing is wrong, they're going down the other path where they're like, well, I'd rather these questions are never asked, right? Which is messed up. It's like, no, we should still ask these questions. We should constantly ask whether what we're doing is right or wrong. Is it right or is it wrong to exploit or slaughter sentient beings? It's simple. You should constantly ask yourself that.
The opening is so hard. Drake's influence. Drake and Mozart crossover.
Facts and logic destroy anti-vegan nonsense every time. 100%, Lewis. You're right about that. Oh, there's that vegan guy also. I forgot his name. I always forget his name. He's a cool guy. There's a lot of cool vegans, man, in this area. I kind of like it. I like Amsterdam a lot. There's so many cool vegans here. You guys want to have a conversation? We'll see. We'll give it 10 minutes. If nobody stops now, I'm just going to go, okay? But I want to try having another conversation. Gay? Gay means cool on this channel, so I appreciate it, yeah. We're cool. Thank you. We are very cool. Amsterdam is awesome. Yeah, it is. So their body, their choice. Yeah, it's your body, your choice up until you're violating somebody else's rights. And then it's no longer your choice. Yeah. Jesus was arrested for disrupting animal trade. He sure was. First time in history, no need to inflict pain, exactly. No need to exploit others. And people just trying to find justifications. But we did it for so long. I think there's a lot of this going on, isn't there? There's a lot of this. We did it for a long time, everyone around us is doing it. That must mean it's not that bad. But as we saw today, a lot more people are changing, a lot more people are going in that direction, huh? So that must mean that maybe, you know, maybe it actually is bad. You want to have a conversation?
You want to have a conversation?
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
How old are you?
18.
18? Are you
Yeah.
keeping live on YouTube?
Oh, the TikTok.
YouTube.
YouTube, it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes, it's okay.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you were saying there, but that was funny. You want to come here, start your interview?
Okay.
What's your name?
My name, Jaden.
I'm Chip. Nice to meet you, Jaden. Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Okay.
Yes.
I'm an animal rights activist. How do you feel about animals?
Animals, they are very good animals. Like dogs are perfect.
Do you think we should be violent towards animals?
You mean nice?
No, I mean violent. Should we be violent towards animals?
Violent? No, I don't know what it is. My
Violent
English-
means just like stabbing them with a knife or like
Oh no,
beating
no.
them.
No dogs.
No?
Only bats.
Only?
Only bats.
Bats?
And kittens.
And kittens?
Yes.
So we should kill kittens?
Yeah, for food. It's the meat.
We should kill kittens for food?
Yeah, for the meat.
Why?
It's delicious.
It's delicious?
Yes.
Kitten food is delicious?
Yes, yes.
Why is that justified though?
I don't know.
You don't know?
No.
So why do you say it then?
I don't know English.
You don't know English?
No, it's very, very bad.
I see that. That's fine. Let me give you a rap. It's fine. I wanted to have a conversation, but if you can't have a conversation, that's fine. You have a video there. Maybe give that a
I'll
rap.
see
Okay?
you.
Cheers, man. Have a good one. Don't be violent towards kittens. Kittens are cute. Yeah. Such nonsense. It's just trolling. No sense. We won't count that. Kittens. Yeah. Yeah, Raven. That's a well reaction. Just trolls. A little baby troll out of his cave. Yeah. I'm really hoping it's a language barrier. Well, he didn't know what violence means. I don't know if he really didn't know what violence means. But it also has happened today that I heard some people that they saw one of my videos online. So it's possible that you guys want to have a conversation. That maybe I do need to update the signs. Alexandra, I need new signs, Alexandra. Die radikale Veganerin. Ich moet neue signs haben. Was that good? Was that good German? Ich moet neue signs haben. Okay? Because people know these signs. They're like, oh, I already know this signs. Ben says no. Shut up, Ben. That was perfect German. You sound angry. Isn't German always sounding angry? Haben Sie verstanden mich? Does that not sound angry always? It always sounds angry. Axel is here, seeing us in black and white. I guess to Axel, all the signs look the same now. He's black and white. Sorry, Axel. Somebody's just spamming saying carnivore plants in the chat, as if that means something. Brother, what the fuck, man? When have we reached this place in our society where we call ourselves intelligent, but then go ahead and spam an argument by saying carnivore plants as if that means something? You wanna have a conversation? Zeus, you speak German? That's cool. Ben also speaks German. He's from Berlin after all, huh? Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich spreche Deutsch. Ja, very good. 99 half tooth balloons. I don't know that song very well. Sorry. Okay, now that sounds German. I just watched Project Hail Mary, dude. Just replaced the X with pigs and cows and chickens. I really felt amazing. You should watch that movie. Chips, your streams are very entertaining. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate you for being here. Understood? Wait, you said something? Let me see what you said. Hi Ben, how are you? I understood that it was in English. Hey Anik, nice to see you here. I speak German, but I'm a Slav. I did a little bit of German. God damn it, man! I did a little bit of German when I was in Bucharest at the military house. So my ex-girlfriend's dad was a man who worked for the army, so they would get free access to courses, and we took benefit of those courses, and we did a German course for a little bit. But the guy who taught us German, there was a really kind of like a geezer, like an old geezer guy. I say it with love because he was like always dressing up like a pimp. Like I kid you not, he was coming in. That's how I remember him, like with this pimp hat with like a feather and like dressed in pink or some shit. Like he was, or orange, like in the most brightest colors, just like a pimp. And he would say the most misogynistic things on earth, like insane. Like he would just come in and saying like the most misogynistic things on earth. Like if you were offended by the end of the course, that was not a good course essentially. And I learned German strictly because I didn't want to go there anymore. Like there was the real, like just such a huge misogynist. Like just coming in saying like, yeah, but when would a woman do that? Let's face it. Like nobody was laughing when she was saying that shit. Oh, brother. Geezers rock. Yeah, not that guy though, but yeah. Hail. Come stand outside Houston's in Atlanta with that sign. NFL players will spit their steak juice. Wait. Will spit their steak juice loogie on you walking out the restaurant. So they'll... You wanna have a conversation? So they'll spit cow's blood on me. They'll keep cow's blood in their mouth only to spit it on me afterwards because I'm fighting for animal rights. I think you're mistaken, brother. I actually stood outside of a steakhouse in the United States. Nobody spit on me. In fact, a lot of people had positive conversations, and a lot of people were like the same as you. You know, like, well, you know, I've always done it. Everyone around me does it. Might as well do it myself. Yeah, sure, it's wrong. But you know, I'm not one to think for myself. I just do what everyone else does. I'm just that kind of a person. I consider myself superior to other animals because I have the capacity to think and do differently than others. But I really don't actually think or do differently than others. I just follow with what everyone else does. So if everyone around me would be vegan, I would also be vegan because I just follow what everyone else does. There was people like that, yeah. You were in California? No, I was in North Carolina. That's where my sister lives. I'm not a vegan, but I like you. Well, thank you. Hit that like, huh? Hit that like if you like me. Haben Sie verstanden me? Hit that like now. Come on, do it. You can do it. Do it with the... What was that? What were you dodging? This guy was just like walking. So this is walking. There was nothing there. He goes, whoa. Just go like that. I don't know what he was dodging. You have such a weak facial features. Okay. Weak facial features. Look at you. Aren't you disgusted by yourself? Well, if you feel good about yourself, I actually don't like my face also. So there you go. That's okay. But you know what? That's the only one that good old God gave me. God was stoned when he made me. God was stoned. He smoked a little bit of a doobie, and then God said, get him a perfect body and give him a fucked up face. Oh, and right, make him an animal rights activist. That's what God did. He made me a little bit ugly. You want to have a conversation? God must be a nice guy. Nah, you're good. Hey, you want to have a conversation? Yeah, why not? If you want to, you don't have to, you know.
About what?
Animals.
Okay.
How old are you, by the way?
I'm 21.
Okay, it's okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You wanna come here to the interview?
Yes, of course.
Nice.
Hi.
What's your name?
Anita.
Anita, I'm Chip. Nice to meet you. No need to feel
I'm
nervous. That's all good. Anita,
Yeah.
I'm here to speak up for animals. I'm trying to be their voice. So, do you acknowledge that some animals we send into slaughter and some we don't?
Yes, I do.
Do you think it's fair that we choose based on simply
I
how
don't
they're
think
born?
it's fair.
You don't think it's fair? Oop. Let me help you out. Here you go.
I'm also a animal supporter because I study sustainability. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think it's like fair that like there are some animals that we send to slaughter and other that don't, that can
Yeah.
go to slaughter.
Yeah, we should send all of them to slaughter. Fuck them. Sorry.
No,
kidding.
not the contrary.
Yeah.
But I do believe a lot in veganism. I am vegetarian.
Yeah.
But
Why aren't you vegan then?
because I have really low like calcium, so sometimes I drink milk, even though I do understand that the milk that comes from like the milk that I drink, but I drink oat milk actually. It's not the milk even. It's the cheese.
I was gonna say because milk is not even a good source of calcium. It's like it's an
That's true.
okay source of calcium.
But basically, I know also that maybe like the cheese is
Yeah.
produced white milk, and
Yeah.
most of the times, unless you buy really expensive cheese, the milk that they use for the cheese that you eat sometimes comes from the same animals that are then being slaughtered for meat.
All animals are slaughtered, even
Exactly.
the ones that produce milk
So
regardless
it's a
of the
bit
situation.
controversial.
Yeah.
I do not have anything against people that eat meat, of course, because I cannot like force. Like I don't think like forcing someone to switch to like a certain diet will work.
I can't force anyone anyway.
Exactly. So I don't have anything against it. I just think that you should like eat responsibly, like think responsibly, think about the consequences of your choices. But it's also a complicated topic because then there's like economic dimension. Like, can you afford like sustainable meat production if there is any? You know, because
Yeah.
like it's like a big thing.
Sustainable when it comes to the environment, you mean, right?
Yeah, I mean like of animals that are not being like brutally slaughtered and put in like
But let's-
intensive farming things.
If there's something you get out of this, let's just talk about the dairy cows in general, right? So
Yes.
we'll talk about the common practice which is prevalent everywhere.
Yes.
Why do cows produce milk?
Why do?
Why do they produce milk?
I mean for consumerism, right?
Yeah, but like, why would they're mammals, right? Like, why would the mammal produce milk?
For their babies.
Exactly, right? So cows are the same. They produce milk for their babies. So do you think they get pregnant when they want to, or do you think farmers impregnate?
No, they like most of the. It depends on which animal we're talking about. Because if we're talking about like, you know, killer whales free in the oceans, then they get pregnant whenever
Yeah.
they want, I guess. But if we're talking about a cow that is being like slaughtered, then they get pregnant because the humans force them
Yeah.
to get pregnant
Yeah.
so that they can produce babies that we can kill.
Yeah, it always happens, right?
Yeah.
Like cows get pregnant because we forcefully impregnate them.
Exactly.
Then the babies, we take them away from their mothers. Do you know why we do that?
Like which animals?
The
Well,
cows. The cows. Yeah.
I mean, we do that because otherwise the cows, I guess they would. I mean, first of all, because the baby has fresher meat and milk because they're young.
Yeah.
So that's the first reason. But also because like, I guess that to make the mom have more babies, and like the mom also will get like mad if you take away the like if you like. I don't like actually.
So they
I just
take-
think it's for like the fresh.
No,
fresh meat.
They
and the
take
fresh
them
meat.
away so that they can have as much milk as they want. Because if the baby stays with the mother, they drink the milk.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They keep
Actually,
them in
it was
the
pretty logical.
Yeah. I think you were almost there.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
heard you
no,
this
no,
one
no.
there. Yeah. So that's why they take them away. If they're born male, yeah, right, they kill them.
Yeah,
'cause
of course.
That's where veal comes from.
Yeah.
And if they're female, they suffer the same fate as their mother, repeated impregnation.
They just like impregnation,
Babies killed and all that.
Yeah.
And at the age of 6 or 8, depends on the farm, depends on the cow,
Mhm.
they kill them. Do you know why they kill them that early? Because cows can live 24 years.
They kill them and because they're not productive anymore, I guess.
That's exactly it. They either can't get them pregnant, their milk production declines, they're essentially not productive anymore.
Just gonna
Do you
put
think
this-
that's fair to them?
It's not absolutely not fair.
No. And
It's just that I think that the biggest thing here that makes nobody really act is that like ethics is not really a thing that is considered nowadays. But it's not even about ethics. Like it's just like because like intensive farming, like the biggest CO2 emissions come from intensive farming. That's just statistics. I'm not saying it because I study sustainability, you know. So it's
But all
not
farming generates the same amount
exactly,
of emissions. Really.
especially intensive farming. So
Intensive
it's-
farming generates more because there's just more, but it also produces more, right?
Exactly, produces more.
Yeah.
So it's not even about ethics. It's about like saving the environment, and we kind of depend on the environment, to be honest. So, but there's also like a big thing about like ethics is part of the argument.
Well, I'm here for the rights of the animals, not the
Exactly.
environment, right?
Exactly.
Like you're right about the environment, that it is better for the environment to be vegan, but I think we should be vegan because vegan is about the rights of animals. It's like
Exactly.
it's synonymous to feminism. Feminism is for the women,
Exactly, yeah.
and vegan is for the animals.
But animals are part of the environment, so
They are part
I
of
think
the
that
environment,
if,
that's true.
like for example, like you're animals' rights advocate.
Yeah.
But for being that, you're also an advocate for the environment.
I was an environmentalist always. Yeah.
Exactly.
But what I want to ask you is because you said
Yeah, of
this thing,
course.
and I'm like, you're right that we always have choices on our side. You're
Yeah.
right that on our side it's shades of gray. Sometimes we choose a little bit less, sometimes we choose a little bit more. And it's like when it comes to the environment, we could say it kind of homogenizes itself because this environment is like it's like an entity that we don't really. It's hard to measure our impact on it, right? But when it comes to the individuals, animals, every time we buy an animal product, we choose to violate their rights.
Yeah.
An innocent animal will have their rights violated, right?
Exactly.
So it's a little bit different because then every single choice matters in that
Yeah.
situation. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So when you say you're a vegetarian and you buy these products, like I don't mean to single you out in any way or something. I used to be a vegetarian. I was a vegetarian for 7 years, but do you think that when you are a vegetarian still and you still buy these products, are you still being fair towards the animals?
No, not necessarily. Like I have to be honest. Like I'm probably more fair than a people that maybe it's like meat every day.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But not like I admit it. Like I still eat. I don't drink milk because I drink oat milk
Yeah.
again. But like sometimes I eat cheese. Like I'm Italian, so I eat a lot of parmesan.
You should
okay?
have soy milk, by the way, if you have calcium.
So soy milk. I was drinking oat milk actually
Yeah.
before, but then like oat milk is not really good for your brain because it's like a source of carbs without fiber with it.
Yeah.
So I switched to soy. Sometimes I eat soy, sometimes I eat.
Soy is really soy milk is very like I've been recently started
It's
drinking
nice.
soy milk.
It's
It's quite
nice.
nice, yeah.
But like cheese, I mean, I eat quite a lot of parmesan, like not a lot of because I'm Italian, so that's the only
Yeah.
thing. So I don't eat an insane amount of cheese, but still, like I do eat the parmesan and like.
But you understand that every time
Yeah,
you do,
exactly.
that an innocent animal does that.
Exactly, yeah.
Like, do you think there's other options maybe for you out there? Maybe
No,
like
there
some
are.
vegan cheeses
There
and
are.
stuff?
Yeah. There are absolutely.
Yeah.
And like I want to also challenge myself and like try to, because I think it's also about getting out of your comfort zone. You know, like you're scared of trying.
You have to get a little bit out of your
Exactly.
comfort zone, yeah.
And like I'm a person that does that, but
Yeah.
I want to like do it a bit more. Maybe I mean for sure I will like challenge myself and like I just need to like take a lot of supplements for things because you know to like because like I don't eat a lot of like chickpeas and I mostly eat like tofu.
Fucking amazing already.
Yeah,
Tofu.
but the chickpeas are like more good in like iron, I think.
Yeah.
So I get supplements for that. But
You
like
don't eat hummus?
I'm not a big fan of hummus.
You're not a fan of hummus? What the
I like it. I like it. I like
Get
it.
out of here. Okay, okay.
I like it.
Yeah.
But it's not the best thing ever. Like there are like I like the truffle mayo more. for
Truffle
example.
mayo?
Yeah.
That's good. That's true.
Yeah.
You can get vegan truffle mayo.
Yeah,
better
vegan
also.
truffle. Yeah, I get the vegan truffle mayo, but like because like the normal one has eggs.
Yeah.
But like I do have to challenge myself a little more. I do think that. But I mean I think I'm doing like quite a lot already for the environment. Like I'm not undermining like what I'm doing because like I really like for example I smoke, okay, but like I smoke IQOS, but I always put the cigarettes back in the back. Like I don't ever.
You
throw
do
them
a
on
lot for the
floor.
environment,
I
for
do.
sure, yeah.
I try my best. But there's like a lot that I need to improve as well, because you know.
But this isn't for the environment, just to be clear, right? It's for the
The
rights of
animals, yeah, exactly, yeah.
So if you were to put a number, how many more animals would you want to be exploited for you from now on?
No, zero.
Zero, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that would imply that you should be vegan?
I know, I do. Yeah, I think
yeah.
so. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, I don't want to push you, but like, if you can imagine your next meal, like, what's keeping you from choosing a vegan meal?
No, that's true. No, nothing.
Nothing.
Comfort zone. Okay.
Comfort zone.
Yeah.
Do you live here or do you live in
I live in
Utrecht?
Utrecht.
You live in Utrecht?
Yes.
Oh, it's so many options here.
Yes.
Have you ever tried the vegan Cowboys cheese?
No, I never tried that.
If you go to the vegan cheeses, I
In
think it's
Albert Heijn.
in Albert Heijn. It's sliced, and especially the smoked one, it's freaking delicious. It's delicious.
Thank you so much.
That's a good option. But you also have like in market and stuff, you have the fancier ones.
Oh
I'll
no,
just give
thank you so much. Yeah,
I'll
that's
give you a
good.
card. You have my social media also there if you want to watch the video back or something. And there's you already know all the stuff, but there's a thing here called Challenge 22. They hook you up with a dietitian, they send you recipes every day, and they help you go vegan for free.
That's
so,
nice.
So if you don't know which vitamins to take or anything like what to supplement, as you said, maybe you have a calcium deficiency, it's worth checking it out because they can help you out. with that
Okay.
also, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
and,
much. Have a good day.
You too. You
Keep
seem like a
defending
nice
the rights of
person.
animals,
You,
huh?
you gotta do the right thing also, okay? Thank you. Appreciate it. Watch out. Okay, everyone. That's it. That's it. We got another conversation. I gotta go make some videos and stuff. Things. She was a nice person, huh? What's up? Glad to catch another stream. Been really busy. Hey, Stardust. Nice to see you here. But I finally had time to get a vegan pizza. It was delicious. Hell yeah, vegan pizza, huh? Delicious. That Italian girl. She was nice. She was nice. She's trying, you know, like, you know, she know, like the thing about it is, what can you say in a situation when she already knows what she's doing? It was a pretty good day. We had some pretty good conversations. We had some pretty good people. I think we had a lot of views. That's the only problem. Huh? A lot of people. Some people were like, I don't want to be here. Oh my God, another super chat. Oh my God, let me read it. Give me a second. Think veganism equals triggering because 3 things hit. 1, cold animal abusers. Sometimes they get, yeah. 2, you know it's true. Hypocrisy, yeah. 3, reasoning. Canines, though. That's true. Canines, though. That's so silly. The canines is the silliest one. Reasoning. Canines, though. Named fallacies, so you feel dumb. Justify, change, or deny. All hurt. You're right about that, concept collection. That's a very good. W's in the chat for concept collection, everyone, please. Like, oh my God, so many. Appreciate it for the super chats, you know. Chip, what should we do with chickens and cows then? They're not up for you to do something with them. What should we do with you then? If we can't exploit you, what should we do with you, huh? Brendan Ronan, if we can't exploit you, what can we do with you? Hey everyone in the chat, let's get suggestions. What do we do with Brandon if we can't exploit Brandon? Obviously you get to live your life, man. You get to do what you want. There's no reason to exploit you or do anything like that. That's the whole point of this. W for Chip, not for me, for the person who super chat. I appreciate it. C++, STD out, thank you Chip. Oh, Marcus, love it, love it. Suggestion is to eat meat? No, don't. The meat is the flesh of other sentient beings. It's not worth it, huh? Let him eat trees. Yeah, exactly. Man, I don't know. Thank you everyone for being here. It was a nice session. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna have a shorter session because we're gonna do a We the Free session. So I keep saying session. Tomorrow we're gonna have a We the Free event. So I'm gonna be earlier and for maybe an hour and a half or something like that. That's how we always do it before. And then on Monday we'll do the Would You Rather thing for King's Day. For King's Day. So it's gonna be King's Day is gonna be a little bit crazy. I think for King's Day maybe we're gonna try to be a bit cheeky about it. I'm gonna find out if Would You Rather or maybe in another way to be a little bit cheeky about it, you know, with people. Maybe be sarcastic. Maybe just be like a whole sarcastic the whole day. You know, it's like just go around people asking them, yeah, probably it's okay to kill animals. Yeah, I mean violence is justified when we get pleasure out of it. Stuff like that, right? Maybe that would be kind of fun to watch. Should I be early tomorrow, says Anik? No, Anik, 2 p.m. That's the clock. God, you're fucking awful. Thank you. I appreciate it. Whenever somebody gets triggered by my streams and calls me awful, it means that I got to them. So I appreciate that. Good idea. Yeah. Yeah, it was a long stream. Good stream in the end. Good stream in the end. Good stream. A lot of good conversations. God allows for meat eating. I think you've been duped. You've been fucking duped, man. If you think your God is a compassionate individual and it says, yeah, sure, go ahead and inflict violence on those sentient beings, then you've been duped by it. Chip, I see you in color even with the grayscale. Oh, Axel, you're such a sweetie. I love Axel. Man, if you're not subscribed to somebody, subscribe to Axel. He's like a movie guy. He's likes movies and he's artistic and stuff and has long hair and he's handsome and he lives in US now, but he won't for long. So you know, if you want to see a handsome vegan dude, Axel is it, and also smart. Yeah, I'm subscribed. Nice, Ben. Yeah. Draculum was first, exactly. Thank you, Lewis, for reminding me. I want to give a shout out to Draculum for being the first person to comment on the last stream. In case you don't know, we give shout outs to people who comment when the stream ends. I would give a shout out to Draculum. Somaya says, I'd rather be gay than vegan. Somaya, you can be both and you'd be perfectly fine. You can be gay and, consensually have intercourse with whoever you want to. And would be a beautiful thing if you want to do that. Or not, if you don't want to do that, that's also a beautiful thing. And you could also be a vegan and no longer be fucking violent towards innocent animals, But if you want to be fucking violent, or if you want to be a fucking violent person towards innocent animals, if you think, cutting the throats of innocent animals, bringing babies into existence only so that you can smash them, kill them, because they taste good or something, you do you. I'm not like that, I tend to respect all sentient beings, including animals. But you do you, So I want to give a shout out to Draculum for being the first to comment on the last stream. And also, Draculum, you comment to so many people here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for being here. I want to give a shout out to Lewis. He was the first to drop the first chat thingy here. The first to put a comment in the chat. Is that still a comment? I don't know. Text in the chat. And I want to give a shout out to Linda for finding the secret number in our thumbnail. Secret number in our thumbnail. Yeah. Oh, this guy's a Romanian. There's a Romanian here. I can tell because he wrote something really nasty on his little bike. That's kind of funny. Sorry, man. He's just saying fuck you to a certain political party, which everyone hates. In all fairness. Yeah. Yeah, that's it, everyone. We're probably gonna go. I'll see you tomorrow. We're gonna have some good old times. And or you know what, maybe, I don't know, we'll see what we do on Monday, okay? But on Monday we'll try to do something different since it's King's Day, okay? We'll try to do something different. Chips go to words, abuse and fucking. Yeah, abuse and fucking. Oh, and justify, that's true. Yeah, that's true. How can you justify exploitation? You forgot exploitation, I use that a lot. Exploitation, huh? I respect you for your stance on veganism, but you should also be considerate of omnivorous. No, fuck your position. If you choose to exploit innocent animals, I don't respect your position. Why would I choose to respect that, huh? Of course, it's easy to respect my position, because it's not one of violence. It's one where we actually respect others. Why would I choose to respect your position? Well, I just get pleasure from it. I'm just a little bit selfish that way. Well, no, I'm not going to respect that. Do you think the innocent, the sentient beings deserve to be exploited to death for you? They don't. Don't be that person. Come on. What do you want me to say? Don't be that person.